else. What up, though? We live in effect, and guess what? It's all about Cat Williams, honey. All about Cat Williams. Goddamn, I'm glad y'all said it all. Used to be hard, now you just went soft. First, you was down with the AK. But now I see you on a video with Miss Chalet looking like straight bozos.
Now you gonna get us cut off again, huh? Guess Japan wasn't good enough.
Ah, Cat Williams got drama, hoes. Yes, Ice Cube did make a comment about it. We're gonna discuss it. We're gonna discuss it tonight.
What's up, everybody?
Cause tonight is the night.
Better grab me something to drink.
Make me a woman.
Shannon, quit singing shit.
You said okay.
Damn it.
I think it was the music.
No, it wasn't no music in the
beginning. We
beginning.
don't own the rights to this music. But I don't talk shit, bitch. I do.
You know what's crazy? All that cursing you doing. I had somebody hit me up. Listen, I had somebody hit me up and told me to tell you they was interested in you. And I was like, oh no, nigga, you don't want that. And so
why are you a hater? Why the fuck would you hate him?
It's a friend of mine. I told him he don't want them problems.
What problem?
So listen to this though. Let me finish the story first. So he logged on to watch the show and called me the next day. He said, "Oh yeah, I appreciate that. I see what you're talking about." He said, as soon as I logged on, the first thing she said, you asked her what she do for New Year's, and she said, "Suck that dick." I said, "Yeah, I told you, that is not the type of woman you want to deal with."
I am an entertainer, so you don't know what the hell you missing. So I'm glad you judging by the entertainment.
Yeah.
You know, it's funny that you can be an entertainer in any realm, just like an actress or a comedian or anything, right? Mm-hmm. And whatever you do for entertainment, people intertwine that with your regular life. You know what I'm saying? They just assume that that's just like you. Like, I'm an entertainer. So my job ain't to be your woman on camera. You know what I'm saying? My job is to do what's going to get me paid. Right? So if I'm an entertainer and a performer, I'm performing.
Yep, that's like
let me finish though. The funny thing is that people will say that type of shit, but they don't have no problem spending the money. You know what I'm saying? Oh, all the money coming in, but then as soon as I guess, you know, they somewhere in their closet crying, she was cussing. She said, "Suck dick on camera." In a big ass mansion. So it's okay.
I keep telling y'all, men don't care about all this stuff.
If you don't care about living a good life, just guess what? I do.
Now, let me ask you something.
So
what makes that a good life?
Thank you.
Why you say don't mind living a good life? What makes that the good life? So anything outside of that is not a good life?
I call my life the good life. Whatever you want to call yours, or whatever you're talking about.
No, you referred to living in a mansion being a good life.
No, I didn't. I said if you don't want to live a good life, because I'm talking about me. I'm the good life.
But you said that after you talking about living in a mansion.
Well, I said the living in a mansion, you crying about the entertainment that somebody or the job that somebody does. If it's in entertainment or whatever, you don't like their job, but most people don't mind spending the money. So what are you doing, crying in a mansion? I wasn't saying that. I mean, even though living in a mansion should be the good life, but we all know that you got to be happy within self first. So when you get all of that other stuff, you just happier. Because it's not the mansion that's the good life. It's my happiness. It's my peace. I'm a peaceful, happy person. And, you know, I'm in God's favor. Everything all good. You know what I'm saying? I'll tell her, Gucci.
See, the difference in all that That's just like asking someone to like a stripper or a porn star.
No, we're not talking about something outrageous. You going to like the extreme.
No, I'm not. I'm telling you what it is to a man.
Well, if in the extreme, if I was, actually a porn star and somewhere sucking dick on camera or some shit, that's one thing. If I'm sitting here just telling a joke and being funny, that's something else. You know what I mean? But either way, it don't matter. Shit, judge me.
No, it's not extreme.
Oh, I'm gonna miss it.
It's not extreme.
You can't miss nothing you ain't never had. And if he's a friend of yours, you probably don't want to talk to him. No way. See, that's the problem with you introducing somebody. They got a lot of nerve to talk about what I might be, and they friends with you.
You called yourself friends with me. Now
I automatically see ho 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 stamped on. How many kids this motherfucker got? 20 by 13,000 bitches that suck this dick.
Hey Shannon, we ain't doing this show with your ass talking the whole goddamn show again, nigga.
Okay, sir. Jermaine in here?
He in the comments. You see K Show say hi, Jermaine. K, that's the only person you see in the comments. You don't get Jermaine smacks in his face. This girl might be watching.
She said, "Hey y'all, hey Kay." I'm over here talking shit to Jerome. He gonna try to threaten me with a good time.
I just was telling you what happened.
I give a fuck.
She give a fuck. See, y'all see how she acting? She getting all offended and trying to throw insults and stuff.
Right, I'm about to cry.
You probably will after the show.
My feelings
got too much pride on the show.
Some nigga in Kansas don't want to talk to me.
He don't live in Kansas. He live down there with you.
Where?
Where you live, nigga?
Los Angeles or Las Vegas?
He stay in LA. I mean, he stay in Cali. I think he in the Bay Area though.
If he live out here, then he dealing with way worse than me. Jermaine, Happy New Year. A mansion with a dog and a stripper pole, the good life. So I don't even know how to get on the stripper pole. And I don't like dogs unless they
ain't the first show of the year, is it? Was last Sunday the first?
Happy New Year to him. Thank you, Kay.
I ain't say us, Kay. I said it's Jermaine only one you see in the chat. That's what I said. I ain't say you ain't say hi to us. So you just like a Shonda. You don't listen.
I'm not a cougar though, Jermaine. I like men my own age.
And older. You see, she messed with Jesse.
I'm trying to do older. I'm new at this older shit. So far I'm 2-0. 0-2. These older motherfuckers is crazy as hell.
Those niggas ain't got time to be playing. They'll kill you.
They the ones playing. They the ones want to play.
They ain't playing. They just doing what men do. Y'all call it playing and cheating and all that stuff.
You say they'll kill me. Why would they kill me? I make them feel good.
They out here killing folk. That's why I've been watching all day.
I'm not doing anything to get murdered, sir.
These old guys ain't playing with you young bucks.
I'm a lover.
Man, my eyes are burning. Jermaine, you want to come on the show? Look at my cousin. What up, Tanique?
Yeah, I will tease you young motherfuckers.
Tanique says a good life.
Show you what you hope to get in the young bitch you fucking with. Woo-wee. Nothing but that fire. Cat Williams, y'all. That's all I know.
Have you ever met Cat?
No, I haven't met Cat yet, and I can't wait. It's a coming. It's got to be coming. I feel it. I feel it in my body.
You know what? You one of the women he'll take on this tour too.
He probably would. I can't wait to meet.
He love to support y'all black women. He definitely will take you on this
I
tour.
already love me some Cat Williams now. Multiply.
Why you like him more? Why you like him more because of that interview?
Well, I'm on the side of giving people what they dish out. Now, I believe before we get too deep into this Cat Williams situation, I believe it's awful funny how all of a sudden they want to censor him or he's starting shit and this and that, blah, blah, blah. But he said I think it was the very beginning of the interview, that this is a safe place, right? Which what he was alluding to is that you have allowed all these motherfuckers to come up on here and say some shit, and a couple of things had some things to do with me. So I'm just gonna speak on, what I heard and how I would from my perspective, or what I think is the truth.
Who said something about him?
Well, when Cedric the Entertainer was being interviewed, Shannon asked him about the joke. He was like, "Oh, y'all heard that he supposedly stole one of Cat Williams' jokes, blah blah blah." And then he denied it and said something about the timeline wasn't even adding up. How could he possibly steal it? Blah blah blah. This and that. So in essence, don't Cat have a right to respond to that? Same thing.
You said he's letting people talk about it. Ain't nobody talking about Cat.
If he feels like you lying.
But ain't nobody talking about him. That was a question asked about.
You are talking about him because if he got a different perspective.
But that's not talking about somebody. If somebody asks me a question about you and I give them a response, I'm not talking about you. I just answered the question that was there.
Well, we would
talking about you is what Cat Williams did. That's what I'm talking about.
But my point is, even if they wasn't talking about him, they opened the door for him to respond to something that he may have a difference of opinion on or know it differently, and he want to tell his side of the story. If you say that you was originally supposed to be the one to play Money Mike, you don't think he would want to be like, well, when was that? You know what I'm saying? If I was there and I know that that's not what happened, you trying to tell me, just like he said, you trying to tell me you could have did what I did.
But turns out he was the one that was interviewed for Money Mike.
Well, he auditioned just like everybody else, but he wasn't. The way Ricky Smiley made it seem as if he had the role and decided he didn't want it and chose to take the Santa Claus.
No, he didn't say he didn't want it. He said he did have the role.
He did not have the role.
He did have the role. He had the role, and then they changed it.
We can pull up Ice Cube's response. Ice Cube said he did not have the role. He auditioned for it.
No.
He did not have the role secure. How you gonna go against what Ice Cube said?
You don't listen well. Now go watch Ice Cube again.
No.
And then tell me that Ice Cube said he didn't have the role. Ice Cube told him, we're going to go in a different way, and we want you to play Santa Claus. He didn't even work. He hadn't even worked out for Santa Claus. He only worked out for Money Mike.
He did not have the role. He only auditioned for it. There's a difference between auditioning and securing the bag.
Okay.
He did not have the role.
Just go watch the interviews again.
I already watched it. And you're not going to tell me what my ears heard.
You'll never hear right.
Why do you hate the Shay Shay name, Derek? You don't even listen, so how would you know? Who is this in the Facebook user? I don't know nothing about Diddy trying to take his virginity. I know he said that, he wasn't fucking with Diddy in no parties and shit. Well, I don't know. I mean, yeah, like Diddy asked for it, but I mean, the reason why they not talking about Diddy is because there ain't nobody trying to talk about Diddy because don't nobody want to have no parts of Diddy.
Nobody worried about no motherfucking Diddy.
They don't want to be associated with nothing. They don't even want to bring up nothing, so nothing come back. So nobody research they motherfucking ass and see them in the corner sucking dick on the picture at a party.
All of it's gonna come out though.
And
I should have my daughters act like Diddy try to do something to them. Since it's so easy to just accuse a nigga of something that gets millions.
Thank you, Drew. He did not have the role. I don't know what Jerome is talking about. It's just like everything else Jerome say. He just try to say it like it's true and it don't be true. He just be blowing smoke in the air.
Y'all just make sure y'all go watch interviews. Q didn't say he did not have the role.
And they did used to call me Shay Shay when I was in gymnastics in junior high school. I had a shirt that said Shay Shay on the back. Now, I do think some of the stuff he said was embellishment. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, he put the 10s on the 20s.
He did what?
He put 10s on 20s for sure on some of the shit. Like when he was saying that he put it in his contract that Ricky Smiley had to wear a dress in the next movie. Now I think that was bullshit. I think he was just being funny.
A lot of the shit he was saying was bullshit.
Hi, Maggie.
Like that nigga say he read 3,000 books a year.
Just because you can't read doesn't mean he can't, Jerome.
That part. I could believe it.
I'm gonna start being disrespectful, y'all. I always want to try.
Wait, he said he's gonna start.
Yeah, I'm gonna start being disrespectful, y'all. Y'all always want to come on here trying to be slick disrespectful. I'm gonna start being disrespectful.
Be slick disrespectful.
I'm still stuck on. I'm gonna start.
Right.
That's the difference. Y'all don't know disrespect until y'all really use.
Who you talking to?
Y'all don't call anything disrespect. Y'all don't agree with.
We about to find out.
And Cat Williams was gonna be the Santa Claus. Now let's 3 quick points. You mean in Hollywood they cast a 5'5" black Santa Claus that weighs 100? Your story is the Ricky Smiley that couldn't even do curse words because he had a Christian fan base. He was gonna play the. He was so egregious. I put in my contract that I won't work with Ricky Smiley again unless he's in a dress. Now, what was Ricky Smiley's next movie? Was it First Sunday? Did he wear a dress in it? You bet he did. It's in my contract.
Why would you put that in your contract, Cat?
That's where he's a believable actor. Him and Tyler Perry can't play a man to save their life. They play good women, and I believe that the best actor should be in the best role.
What's cracking? It's your homie Ice Cube. Just wanted to address a few things. You know, everybody been checking out the internet. My man Cat Williams. You know, first of all, I just want to say, you know, we shot that movie over 20 years ago. So, you know, people have different perspectives, and it's been a long time. I also want to say, you know, every comedian that I've worked with, every comedian that I've put in a movie, I only put them in the movie because I thought they was funny. I thought they was perfect for the part. I tried to put them in a position to win. That's what it's all about, you know. I don't, you know, I look at from, you know, Chris Tucker and Bernie Mac and Mike Epps, Cat Williams, you know, Ricky Smiley, Michael Blackson, Cedric, Kevin Hart. These more as hell. They were doing their stand up or doing their. I knew that they were great and that they could act and give them opportunity. To me, that's what it's all about. As far as specific things, Cat was 100 on a few things. Most of what he was saying, a couple things, I just want to clarify. When we bring in a new, comedian, we do have them try out for different roles. So Ricky did give Money Mike a shot. But when we saw him and, we kind of saw how he moved and how he was, auditioning, we decided that he would be a better, Santa Claus.
Now, did he say he didn't give him the role?
Yes, he did. He said but anytime you start something with but, that means
what did he say? What did he say?
He said but when we saw how he moved, we decided he would be better fit for X, Y, and Z, whatever that other role was. So he said he tried out for it, but when we saw how he moved, we decided he would be a better fit for whatever that other role was.
Now, can he decide after he gave him the role?
He didn't give it to him. He said he tried out. He's just
that ain't what I said. You said
Jerome, Shannon, play that part again because Jerome clearly didn't hear what he said.
Now,
Jerome just refuses to acknowledge and take accountability for the fact that he wrong.
Now, y'all said he didn't give him the role.
He did. Yeah. He said he tried out for it, but he decided that he was a better fit for. Okay.
Say for instance, so can he decide he's a better fit after he's given them the role? Yes or no?
It's possible, but he didn't. That's not what he said.
He just say he didn't give him the role?
That's not what he said, Jerome.
He didn't say he didn't give him the role either.
Oh my God. I'm not about to argue that.
It ain't even about arguing. Y'all keep saying he didn't give him the role.
I'm gonna ask you this. If he did give him the role, don't you think he would have said he tried out, we gave him the role? I mean, that wouldn't even make sense though. He tried out and they gave him the role, but then later they decided he was a better fit for something else. Why would they have given him the role and then turn around and decide he's a better fit for something else?
Okay, so is there how does it go as far as the shooting of the movies and stuff? They shoot everything at one time? Or they shoot different roles at different times?
They shoot it in segments.
Exactly my point. So if they shooting the Money Mike scene first, and they ain't even got to the Santa Claus
trying
scene.
to rationalize out.
He's doing all these hypotheticals.
The man, no, y'all changing what the man
said.
You're
changing what the
man said.
I said he didn't say he didn't give him the role. Y'all saying he said he didn't give him the role.
That's the point of controversy, and he said he did not give him the role. He only auditioned for it.
He didn't say he only auditioned for it.
It may have been the role that he wanted.
This is the point. So y'all keep changing what is said.
Something different, and he only auditioned. He was never offered the role of Money Mike. He was offered the role of Santa Claus.
He said he wasn't. So Ice Cube said he wasn't offered the role.
Thank you for auditioning for Money Mike, because that's the role you want. When you go out on casting calls, you go for the role that you want. So
why can't we stick to what's being said?
Money Mike.
But why can't we stick to what he said? Why y'all keep? If y'all can interject what he said, then I can just interject something he said.
It doesn't make no damn sense that you will sit here and everybody just saw him say what he said, and you're going to say believe
so
you.
Why y'all keep? If everybody's seen what he said, why y'all keep changing what he said?
No,
why don't y'all just say what he said?
Anyway, you got it, Maggie.
I'm just trying to figure out why y'all doing that. If y'all saying we going off what he said,
this is why.
Why did y'all keep changing what he said? You don't be hearing me talking when I'm talking or something?
I was talking first and you started.
No, you wasn't, nigga. You just said, "Go on, Maggie." You got it. Goodness gracious. Now, as I was trying to say, if we going off what he said, did he say he did not give him the role, Maggie?
The words never came out of his mouth.
No, ma'am.
The words never came out of his mouth. I did not. I did not give him
all this extra talking. We kind of get off subject. I can't tell if y'all agree or disagree. I just need the yes or no first. Did he say he didn't give him the role?
Oh, you have me muted. No, he didn't say that.
Okay, that's
it
all
did.
Those
words never came out of his mouth. But
so how do you assume he didn't or he did if he didn't say he did?
Because Jerome, if you would listen, just don't. He said the way, even the tone of voice, the inflection of his voice, because you have to go off that too when people are talking. It was like he was giving a disclaimer. Yeah, he did audition for the role, but when we saw he specifically used the word but. So he said but when we saw how he moved, we decided he would be a better fit for X, Y, and Z. It's kind of like if you auditioning for the Nutcracker and you want the part of the Sugar Fairy or something like that, and you go out there and you do your little dance or whatever, and the directors say, "Oh, she's a better fit for, I don't know, a Sugar Plum or whatever," and they give you the Sugar Plum role. You audition for the Sugar Fairy or whatever, but we think you would be a better fit for a Sugar Plum. You know what I'm saying? It's like he didn't get it. He just didn't get the role. But they put him where they wanted him, but not there.
I agree. Next subject.
Can I ask a question?
What's up, Kay?
Hi.
Hey, Kay.
Happy New Year, everybody.
Hi, Maggie.
Hey.
Why y'all ain't showing y'all face? I know y'all hair done. It's the beginning of the year.
Every time I turn my camera on, it messes up and I'm never able to. It'll kick me off and I'm never able to come back on.
I don't believe.
See,
well, it's done.
I just saw you live. I know your hair done.
Shannon, you look so freaking pretty. Oh my gosh.
Thank you, Kay. Thank you.
Don't start with your gay shit either, Jerome.
But I'm problems.
You started with it. You the one said it. Goodness gracious.
But what was it? So every time when I be trying to get on, because it says in order for me to join the chat, I have to get on YouTube. But every time I try to do the, like, go from here to YouTube, it always says like it's like please try again, and it doesn't allow me to do it.
Sometimes I think you have to shut down everything and then just come in fresh. That's what happens normally. Yeah, I sent you the link, Lisa Lynch.
So like leave out of here and everything right now, and then go on YouTube and try.
Do you have the StreamYard link, Kay?
Yeah, because I'm on the web version, the the whatever Safari, what's the iPhone thing, but it's like Google Chrome, but I'm on there right now.
Okay.
So what, should I just copy it and paste the link onto YouTube or something then?
Maggie,
let me see.
So you're a professional.
You on YouTube right now, Maggie?
iPhone? Is it because you have? I wonder if it's because you have iPhone. No, I'm on Android and I'm on StreamYard.
Yeah,
I have a link.
Yeah, I'm on StreamYard too, but every time when I try to join through YouTube, it doesn't allow me to get on YouTube.
Oh no, I usually.
Do you have the option to join audio on YouTube?
You asking me?
Yeah, I didn't think you could join audio through YouTube.
No, I was just because so like on StreamYard, I had clicked I went to the chat And then I went to comments, and then it says join the chat. Like if I want to, join to make comments and stuff. I guess I'm assuming. And then, but when I do that, it says connect to YouTube. So I'll connect. It connects. I mean, should I go to that? And then it says allow. Make sure that you trust StreamYard. Allow or cancel. So I hit allow. And then it says an error occurred, but it's not your fault. Try again and contact us if this continues. But it was doing that another time when I tried to join too. That's weird.
I don't know.
Cause so now on YouTube, would I just type in like what the pastor in the center, and then it should be able to show like that y'all live right now, right?
Mm-hmm. If as a matter of fact, if you subscribe, you should have got a.
I believe I am subscribed to y'all though. Hold on, let me
go check and make sure.
Yes, Pops.
Well, what else y'all want to talk about this Cat Williams thing?
How nobody is refuting anything he said.
I am.
Of course you are.
Once you show you lied in some parts, kind of hard to tell what parts you telling the truth.
Okay, so I haven't heard anybody say he lied about anything. So what has he lied about? I'm curious though.
Okay.
That was a lie. He said, what's called it?
But I just couldn't do it directly from the StreamYard thing. Let me leave out of StreamYard.
Honestly, Jerome, you're probably the only person on the planet who thinks that was a lie.
Hold on, he said something else he lied about. First of all, another one of the outrageous lies. He said he read 3,000 books a year.
You don't know. Okay, you have to think about how old is he? How old is Cat Williams?
He might be around my age.
In his early 50s. I think he is.
Okay. It would be kind of hard for us to imagine somebody reading 3,000 books in 1 year, but this man is a scholar. First of all,
he don't even read. How somebody that don't read?
He is a borderline genius.
Okay, well, do the math. And he said he ain't just reading just some little books. He reading books, trying, getting knowledge and this type of stuff.
I'm gonna tell you. I'll tell you about this.
Let me ask you questions about it so it can make sense to you. So, how many pages do you think an average book would have?
Probably 120, maybe.
About 3.
Okay, I'll call you 120 to 150 pages.
You giving the boys the bath?
It don't take that long to read a book. You can read that in about an hour.
But see, that's what I was gonna say. Here's the thing. He, like I said, he was a borderline genius, like really high IQ. I met a dude in college. He could look at a book, look at the pages, and literally turn the pages. It looked like he's just turning pages, but he was reading the whole book. He had photographic memory, and he could look at the page and just turn it. It looked like he was turning pages, but he was reading.
That's all he was doing. Turning
he
pages.
Was
how many words on the page?
This was a college textbook that he was reading. He would read like that, go in and take a test and ace it. He would read
the main words.
No, he would read the chapters like that the day before the test. I seen him do it and go in there and ace it.
I wasn't reading the whole thing. You just looking for certain words.
How you gonna look for certain words? You don't know what's on the test.
What?
You don't know what's on the test to be able to look for certain
words. Who was doing that?
This dude I went to college with.
Oh.
It was something to see.
It's called speed.
I've never seen anything like it.
You notice.
So what is y'all's topic today?
We talking about Cat Williams right now.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so
the first question was, did Rickey Smiley get the role of Money Mike according to Ice Cube? And I played that video for that. And then why aren't there any denials of what Cat Williams said? Now people are coming and they clowning and they, whatever, but no one's denying It's like, no, it's not true.
Ricky Smiley denied it.
No, he didn't.
Ricky Smiley said he got the part, but then Money Mike came in there, or Cat Williams came in and did a better audition than him, and Cat Williams did end up getting the part, but he did originally audition for Money Mike, but then he got the role of the Santa or whatever.
Is auditioning the same thing as getting the role?
No,
He said he got the role.
He didn't get the role.
He said he got the role. His agent said he got the
He-
role.
that's exactly what they did. He did say that, but then when they called him back in, they told him that Cat Williams got the role. But they did Ricky Smiley said, and his manager at the time did say he got the role.
His manager probably told him that.
Ice Cube didn't say he got the role. Ice Cube
didn't
say
he didn't either.
He was never.
I haven't heard Ice Cube, so I wanted to go and watch that one.
It's not that long.
I'm gonna play it
because I was gonna go watch Ice Cube stuff. You know, that's my husband.
Well, just ask him if he's your husband. You ain't gotta go watch it.
Shut up. You know what I'm talking about.
Nah, I really don't.
Auditioning, we decided that he would Mike a shot. We bring in a new, comedian. We have them try out for different roles. So Ricky did give Money Mike a shot. But when we saw him and, we kind of saw how he moved and how he was, auditioning, we decided that he would be a better, Santa Claus, which was, to me, the perfect casting.
So Ice Cube said he auditions, but he didn't get it. So no, he didn't get the role. He was a better Santa Claus, a crackhead.
right. So therefore, Cat is telling the truth, and Ricky Smiley, I ain't gonna call him a liar. I want to say he embellished the truth.
I ain't gonna say he did that either.
Well, if he said
the way y'all taking what Q's saying, y'all saying Q's saying he didn't get the y'all not saying he didn't initially give him the role and then decide he would be a better Santa Claus. Y'all just saying he didn't get the role at all.
He didn't get the role at all.
Okay, so Ice Cube didn't say that, and Ricky Smiley and his agent at the time said he did get the role after all this thing came out.
Right.
So
I seen that, but yeah.
So,
but what did Ice Cube just say?
Ice Cube just said he didn't get the role.
He didn't get the role. So how you gonna refute what the man who actually hired him says?
Because the role is over with, Shannon. See, get the role mean you the one played that role in the movie. You know that, right?
No, it does. Oh my God.
So who got the role if somebody else played it in the movie?
Cat Williams got the role.
Exactly. That's what got the role mean. Whoever ended up playing it got the role.
So
that don't mean somebody initially prior. Listen, there's been plenty of people that have gotten roles and then they changed it because of something else. That ain't what Ice Cube said. That ain't what Ice Cube said. He didn't say he had.
Ice Cube said he auditioned for the role.
I know what he said, but he didn't say he initially gave it. He didn't initially give it to him, and then
no, he didn't say that.
Be a better fit.
He didn't say that. He said he gave him a shot to audition, and when they saw him audition, they felt like he would be a better Santa Claus. Right. And the way auditions work,
I agree with what y'all saying he said, but y'all saying what he didn't say is what he said, and that's not what he said. Just because somebody got the role don't mean somebody else who didn't have a role until somebody else auditioned better. It's just like
no, that's not how it works, Jerome. When you hold an audition, you don't make a decision on who got the role until everybody auditions. Everybody has to audition. Okay, you can't just go midway in auditions and say, "Oh, we want Jerome to play Santa Claus."
No. So let's say you auditioning for a play. They got 40 people coming in. So you number 13 in line. By number 13, all those that was better than you, they already picked. They got the role so far.
Shrek.
Then when you find somebody better for the role, now they don't have the role no more. This person got the role.
No, they don't have the role. They have they say, oh, this person would make a good Santa Claus, but they don't have the role. You don't have the role until everybody has auditioned and the decision is made.
Okay, yeah.
If you're number 13 and I say
I agree with y'all. See how easy that is?
You men, y'all think just because you say okay, we just supposed to be quiet, huh? That just settles it all.
Unless you're just trying to argue. I already agreed with what else you want. I thought that was your point in saying all the stuff you were saying.
I'm just trying to get you to. You asked why do you think
exactly what you're saying? You ain't got to keep saying the same thing.
Well, you asked the question. You was like, y'all are saying this. Why do y'all think this? And I'm just explaining it to you.
You already explained it. I said I agree with it.
Okay, Jerome. Next question.
So what's
next topic?
Why aren't there any denials to anything?
Some people just grown and ain't got time to be going back and forth with Cat.
A couple people said that. Faison came on and did him a little something, and he just cracked jokes. He didn't say nothing about that. He didn't say that getting a Netflix special was easy. All Cat said about Faison was okay. Well, if it was easy, why you ain't got one? And he said he don't give a fat Faison fuck.
He said something else. DC Curry, he did an interview. He said some of the stuff Cat was saying was lies.
DC Curry or Mark Curry?
DC.
Who the heck is DC?
DC Curry, that's the
He's
one
about
that
your
was
age.
Friday after next Friday.
He was Uncle Elroy.
Uncle Elroy.
Oh, okay.
And he's close friends with Cat.
What did he say what part was a lie according to DC?
I think he named a couple or named one or two, and then he just said everything wasn't the truth. But he said mostly everybody's saying most of the stuff he's saying is true. So that means some of the stuff is lies.
But what's not true though?
Go ahead.
What's not true? Whatever they saying ain't true.
What did he say ain't true though? Did they specify what ain't true and what's true?
I can't remember what he said. I just know he said.
Or they can't prove what he said, so they can't affirm or deny. So they just say most of it.
Well, if they can't prove it, then they won't say it ain't true.
Well, you can't prove it, and you just brought it up. So.
No, I'm just showing y'all making people say what they didn't say.
That's not showing us nothing. That's just telling us to listen to what the hell you talking about.
No, I'm just telling y'all.
You can't even tell us what
they didn't say. That's all I was saying. Is somebody choking?
Yeah, to death.
Can you hit the mute button while you dying, please?
I don't see the mute button.
They're gonna die on the show.
So if I die on the show, you just know you need to dial 911.
Not if you did. You might as well just sit over there to the show.
Just call them and tell them to come and check on me.
We don't call 911 for dead people, man. We call 911.
You call 911 to try to get some help.
We don't even know your location. Put your address online. What's
it
up?
Probably already is, to be honest with you.
We saw how he moved.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, you hear the little dig. Like, I don't know. I just haven't heard nobody deny anything. So
Who?
It
All right.
begs wonder.
Who all he talked about? Who he talked about?
Steve.
He talked about Cedric. He talked
He
about
talked about Diddy.
What did he say about Diddy? I don't remember the part about Diddy.
He said, "Tell him no." He said, "You gotta say
He
no."
said Diddy. He said Diddy be wanting to party, and he said tell him no
wants the
because
body.
he wants to protect his virgin hole or something like that. Ain't that
Oh
what he
yeah. He did say that.
Both of them.
So do y'all believe, like he said, all the guys that made it had to give up some booty? That y'all believe that?
Kinda. I do a little bit.
I believe to a certain extent, yes. I
Right.
mean, that's been
Yeah.
long. That's been here for ages. That's
Mhm.
been
Mm-hmm.
something
What extent you believe?
that a lot of them, maybe not all, but a lot of them do have to make some type of sacrifice to. I mean,
He said
it's
all
got
of
to.
them.
Well, he might have embellished, or he could have been telling the truth. I don't know. But I do feel like.
So y'all
I
think
do feel
Denzel and Morgan Freeman been fucked in the ass? Is
No,
that what y'all saying? Because they probably
not them.
on acting.
we don't know.
I said,
You
do
can
you
say
think? We
you
don't
can.
know if none of this stuff is true. I said, what
I
do you
already
think?
said what I think. I already said maybe not all of them, but I do think some of them have.
A lot of them.
Women have to do sexual things for roles. Why
Mhm.
wouldn't men?
Well, why they complaining about getting paid then? The black ones.
Because they did what they did and didn't get paid what they was offered.
I don't believe that. Too many cameras and shit. They've been in recording and niggas saying something.
Now, but we talking about, back in the day.
You said Denzel and Morgan.
For a long time. My cousin say she believe every last one of them have. So she believe old Morgan Freeman and gave us some booty. That's a shame. Cuz what's wrong with you? You think so? Who was Stick Morgan? I don't even think P. Diddy will mess with Morgan Freeman.
I think P. Diddy will
You
mess with
saying who was
anything.
sticked in? They probably the ones doing the sticking.
Mm.
No, they getting stuck. What you
Morgan Freeman, he seemed like he a top.
Who?
Morgan Freeman.
Why the black neighborhood? This is why the black community can't.
Yeah, allegedly. Let me go ahead and say allegedly.
Why the black community can't stand together? They can't make it without y'all. Even y'all. Talking about they did something to get there.
I feel sorry for who I really feel sorry for is everybody that Puff brought into the music scene. And they were young too. Like Day 26, Danity Kane, Donnie, Dream, all those groups, they were all young.
And he probably fondled all of them.
You talking about women or men?
All of them.
Men and women.
So y'all think Puffy just didn't mess with everybody he didn't produce, huh?
I wouldn't put it
been
past him.
rumors for years.
So he just the freakiest nigga on earth.
Mm.
Y'all believe in it?
He ain't gotta be a freak. It's probably a control thing more than him like really just getting satisfaction. Like, okay, I own you.
It's power.
That's kind of like R. Kelly.
What R. Kelly do? Watch it now.
A whole bunch. I still like Robert, but he did a lot. I like Robert.
What'd he do?
Controlling them women and all the stuff that he's incarcerated for.
There ain't nothing wrong with that.
All women don't want to be controlled.
I ain't say women want to be controlled. See, you don't listen.
What did you say?
What is wrong with you women? I said all men want to control women.
All men want to control women?
All the real men would, yes.
Yeah, y'all do.
One like you.
Y'all want to be in control, and that ain't gonna work though.
So why won't y'all practice on controlling each other? Why do y'all go to the weaker?
Man want to try to control?
Why would you go to the quote? Why would you go to the quote weaker and try to practice on us?
What? Because it's not.
Y'all want to control women because we are the weaker. Because we're weaker.
No, because y'all need to be controlled. You see what happened when we let y'all control yourselves. Look what we got here on the panel.
What happens?
Just fine.
You get sense made out of things.
Y'all proving why women need to be controlled right now.
Yeah, but you agree with us. So what does that say about you?
I don't agree with nothing.
You disagree. You stopped arguing.
His feminine side.
Because I understand when you got women that don't listen, why continue to go on? See, I'm smarter than the average bear. Doesn't make sense for me to just keep going, y'all. We've already established that we're not going to agree.
But reading 5 books a year is too much for you.
He said 3,000, fool.
You said you can't read 5 books a year, though.
I ain't say nothing about me reading any book.
I could have sworn you said you tried to read 5
You know what I'm
books.
saying? This is what I'm saying. See what I'm saying? Y'all just make up shit.
Learn from the best.
And then y'all think a nigga's supposed to go out what y'all say?
Shannon, unmute your phone so I can hear you laughing.
I was trying to mute myself just in case y'all wanted to talk. I didn't want to be laughing. And you know the 5 books he read. So you saying how many books do you think a person of genius level, Jerome? How many books you think they could read in a year of average 200 pages? Average.
Probably about 1,500, 20 to 2,000. So y'all, this is what y'all not even calculating. Y'all ain't even calculating. Y'all have to think. So this man, so basically what he's saying, he ain't going to work, he ain't going to eat, he ain't going to play.
You can eat and read.
You can do all that and still read.
Other stuff other than that. See, for y'all to say he doing all this, that means he just sitting there reading all day like he in prison. I can see if this nigga was in prison.
He had a lot of time on his hands. He's a kid. He's trying to figure out his next move. He's out there homeless.
So he ain't got school.
You don't think you have to?
He didn't go to school.
He didn't have school. He just said he used to play basketball.
He said he went to the library.
God damn it! You can't read that many books at the library. The library closed.
Well, for the 8 hours that he was at the library, who's to tell how many books he could read? He read in.
How many books you think you can read at the library in 8 hours? And that means you was there when they opened till they closed.
I don't know.
No, not even you. A genius that reads pretty fast. Y'all ain't even thinking. Y'all just go out what a nigga saying. Don't even think about how much sense does it make. I mean, this man ain't do nothing but read. And I still don't think he get to 3,000 books in a year. This nigga ain't celebrating birthdays, Christmas, nothing. He ain't eating, catching the bus, none of that. He just sitting with a book in his hand. Where the hell he getting all these 3,000
He's sitting in the library.
Where he getting the 3,000 books from, first of all?
The library.
Yeah,
and those books didn't just have to be like thick books. They could have been, little thin.
Open on Sundays? So no. Did he do this as a kid?
You can check out books. It don't have to be open. You can check out some books and take them with you.
How many you think they let you check out?
Does that matter? What's the math?
Yes, it matters. You have to do the math
on that because you don't have to put them out all of them because
if you're gonna say $3,000,
you're able to go to the library
and do the math on how many books that would be a day. Does that make sense to y'all?
I think you can check out like up to like 5 or 6 books a day. I'm not sure.
Let's just give him 10. You think he reading all 10 every day?
Maybe.
No, I don't want no maybes. I want to know
if
what
he might be.
Now, I know what he
like somebody just said, it could be. It could be not them thick books. It can be like What like man, I don't know how many pages it would be, but they don't have to be 200. Are you talking about a book that's 200 and some pages, or what are you talking about? How many pages?
He basically he said he read over 8 books a day.
Okay.
Every day.
Check out 8 books. And at the library, you can check out 8 books. They say.
What checking out got to do with reading them all day, every day?
If you said when it's not open, you can check out some books. So 8 books. If you need 8 books until Monday, because they're not open on Sunday, then you got 8 books to do for Sunday. So
and then you have to think about it. Back during that time, they didn't have the distractions that we have. Y'all said he was like what 55, so
He's
about
52.
45 years ago, huh?
He's 52.
When is he supposed to then did all these book readings?
When he was younger.
Okay, so this is when he was 13 or higher, when he was homeless, and he making $2,000.
No, he said he's been reading books since he was 3 years old.
Okay, all right, now who got their 3-year-old? How old do you think he was when he was reading all these books? Let's go to that.
I have a friend, a very close friend of mine, whose daughter was reading at 3.
Yeah.
Was she reading 8 books a day?
I have a friend whose daughter started reading, and she was reading at 3.
I was reading at 3. That ain't got nothing to do with nothing.
You couldn't possibly have been reading because you was doing something else.
What'd you say, Donna? 8 years to 12 years old? What you talking about from 8 to 12? Y'all ain't answering my question. I see that.
What
How
he
old
said?
is he supposed to be reading these 3,000 books a year? Since y'all believe him.
I wouldn't say it's hard to believe, but Shannon, we can't hear you.
I took that down. I was asking Jerome, did he put that up? Like, I didn't put that up there.
Oh, Donald said he started doing all this between 8 and 12.
That part.
So if your punishment is that, he said his punishment was his getting his books taken.
Mm-hmm.
So I mean, I believe he was reading.
I ain't say he was reading. We're talking about 3,000 books a year, ma'am. 8
I'm
books a
pretty
day.
sure. I don't know.
Every day of the year, not skipping one.
So that's 365 days out the year.
Yeah, average of 8+ books every day.
It's hard for people who can't read, James.
Hello,
or
was that
they
you
are
talking?
or if they have to go to the dictionary to look up every other word, to take them about 2 days to get through a paragraph.
Let me see.
So let me ask you this: since you,
it's impossible for Cat Williams to have read 3,000 books in a year, Alicia.
So if you calculate,
he said it wasn't those little small sizes, Alicia.
I'm listening. If you calculate
8 times 365 is 2,900 and what was it?
2920.
Yeah, it was something like that.
3,000. So he lied about 80 books.
Yeah, 22,920. So, right, like Shannon said, 80 books.
No, forget the 80. We'll give him the 80. So y'all think he read 8 books a
8
day?
books a day?
Every day of the year?
He did.
Every day of, he said he read every day.
No, he said he read 3,000 books a year.
A year. In a year. So, yeah.
So in order to do that, you have to read on average 8+ books a day. Y'all think somebody's reading 8 books a day?
Depending on your reading level and comprehension, yes. If you are fluent in words, like your vocabulary is extremely high,
and you're saying what a person could do,
so you don't have many pitfalls where you got to stop and look up words like what does this mean and all that type of stuff. You can read pretty fast, and reading a book even of 250 pages ain't gonna take that long. You can sit down and before you go to bed at night and read 250 pages.
Okay, Nunu said he left at 13. He went to the library because he didn't go to school.
Right.
So he had time.
That's what he said. When he got up in the trailer or whatever, he would go to the library for 8 hours. So that's what he 13, said.
Right. Now he also
when he left.
He was making about $2,000 a day at that time too.
He did say that. He said he had money in his pocket.
While reading 8
hours in a day, he also speaks about how he don't sleep.
No. Y'all see, this is what I'm saying. Y'all ain't making sense. So how you gonna make $2,000 a day stealing? He said he was stealing
car radios and selling. Yeah.
And he reading 8 books a day and selling these car radios while he reading these 8 books a day. See what I'm saying? Y'all ain't even thinking to make it make sense.
You establish your hustle. Your hustle is just going while you sitting up waiting for the money to come through or whatever's gonna happen. You reading. Sitting on the crate, got a book in your hand, waiting for the next move.
You got to steal the radios
take your money, and then go sit back in the cut and read your book.
It don't take thieves that long to steal nothing.
Right, like he's all day stealing.
So you think
they stole my car like real quick?
Hold on, Lisa. So you think how much would you pay for a stolen car radio back when he was 13? That was 40 years ago. How much you think a car radio cost?
Say about $150 or so.
It wasn't even that much, and it's
they
stolen.
Were saying 200.
Well, nigga, damn sure ain't paying $150 for a stolen radio. Let's get that understood.
That much. Back 40 years ago.
You gonna roll with what you saying since you believe it's a 1,500. I mean 150. So what's that? What's that about? 12.
Trying to calculate.
You got to sell at least 12 of those a day, something like that.
Yeah.
He probably got some workers and shit. Like, you a genius.
So that's about 14, close to 14. So he got to steal 14. He has to steal 14 radios. That's 14 different cars he got to steal it out of. And he has to sell it to 14 different people. And he reading 8 books at the same time. Y'all don't even make sense to believe shit people say. Y'all don't think, but y'all just go and believe what folks say and just take it at heart value.
Nobody said that we believe everything he said. I mean, you know.
No, y'all say y'all.
Well, like Shannon said, who's denying it? Ain't nobody denied it.
No,
but Ricky Smiley.
Y'all said, yeah, I believe he was a genius. He can do this. Just because you can't read,
and
you only read 5 books and all this type of stuff.
I think Cat Williams was pretty smart.
When he was moving, he was more like a crackhead.
And like the other lady said, he is speed reading. If you're a speed reader, you read pretty quick.
You still saying you think he read that many books, but the man said he was making $2,000 selling car radios
because
in their day. I think he said every day.
And that's what happens when he spin you around in circles about.
So you saying he couldn't read and he couldn't go to work. So when you go to work, you can't read?
He's not going to work, ma'am. He's stealing.
That's work for him. He's stealing. That was his job.
Car radios and read books, man. Right? You can't.
He was stealing car radios and stealing.
Say it again.
He was stealing car radios.
That's what I said. You can't steal car radios and read at the same time.
Why not?
Why you think? You can't even play your radio and read
He
at the
was
same
reading
time.
the
Yeah,
car
I can.
manual on how to bust your
I
car.
guarantee
How
you
to
can.
get the car right. He was reading them books how to get in your car.
And while he breaking in, it say, if I Jimmy
This is
this
why it's useless to talk to women. Fellas, I need somebody on the panel to talk to with some sense. These niggas here retarded.
No, you the one just sat up and tried to deny what a man just said blatantly about what he did.
Like, y'all just agree with it like damn fools, knowing you
Hey,
can't
so you don't believe he did it?
1,000 books in a year and do all this extra stuff he's saying he was doing.
But he only said he was doing one extra thing.
I don't think he meant that every year he read 3,000 books.
He said a year.
And moving around, I'm sure there were.
He said he read 3,000 books in a year. He didn't say every year. He said a year.
What does a year mean?
That don't mean you reading it every year. It means one
year mean? If I say how much you make a year, what would you say?
What I make a year.
What does that mean, though? That means per
That's
year.
what I made for that year.
No, I say how much you make a year, not this year, nigga. See,
a year. It just depends. It can vary.
Truthful conversation.
Huh?
Why can't y'all just have a truthful conversation?
It looks like it is.
Because my yearly could change.
That ain't got nothing to do with nothing.
But you just said how much I make a year.
Make every year, nigga. Whether it changes or not, it still means what you make every year.
No.
Like I said, I think some of it he used comedic embellishment for the effect. You know what I'm saying? Just like I say, I don't believe that it was in his contract that Ricky Smiley was going to wear a dress in the very next movie. It was a coincidence.
Why you don't believe that part?
It's a coincidence. You know what I'm saying? I think that was embellishment to be like, just to like dig it in inside a little bit. Like, nigga, you lying? You want to hear a lie? Here go a lie. Motherfucker, sit up here talking that bullshit. But in all fairness, like I said, what is wrong with, why is it a whole bunch of people trying to say they want to censor, or that Shannon Sharpe should have censored him during the interview and stopped him from saying certain things, when he's never stopped anybody else from saying what they want to say, you know what I mean? And from those interviews, which Cat clearly watched all those interviews, he spoke on the things that they opened the door up for. So why is it such a problem that he addressed each thing that he felt he wanted to speak on, because he felt like it had something to do with him? I don't see what's wrong with that.
So they said he should have been censored?
Oh, you haven't watched? So Shannon Sharpe has done, him and Ocho Cinco have a podcast, and they did a review of the interview, the backlash that Shannon's been getting, the amount of views that the interview got, and how it could possibly break the biggest record that YouTube has ever had for viewership of a one event. You know what I'm saying? So in that, he was speaking about how there's a lot of people saying that he's not a real journalist because he didn't know how to stop Cat and control the interview and stop him from talking about people to that degree. You know what I mean? And he's like, I didn't stop nobody else when they was talking. Why am I going to stop him? He said, now, once I let him get a whole, like, I think it was like 30 minutes of what he had to say off, I did get back on track with asking the questions so that we can get to who is Cat Williams and where he came from. And that's where we got the story about the books and about him being homeless and leaving his house and the problems that, you know, he had with his father or whatnot. You feel me?
Oh, no, I didn't see that one.
That's on a different show. That's on him and Ocho's show.
Yeah.
You probably don't watch that one.
Oh.
But I can find it. I can pull it up for y'all while y'all dialogue. I can definitely pull it up. Because that's what he was saying. He was like, you know, y'all really mad because
he done came out and outed y'all's butt.
This shit just blew, and he out, and y'all can't do shit about it. You know what I'm saying? Is you know what I mean? Whistleblower. He's it.
Well, it depends on it. I don't even think the people he was talking about are the ones saying that. I think just
it's the viewers.
I think it's just people in the chat like y'all was saying that, not nobody that he was actually attacking.
I don't know. He said it was a particular person, but he wasn't going to name them because he wasn't going to allow them to get clout off of his platform. So he was like, I'm not even going to, mention this person. But he said
they got
people were guessing who it was. I never checked the chat to see who they was guessing who it was, but
he said whoever it was got a podcast too. And so again, like I said, I'm sure it's not none of those guys that he was talking about. But I'm sure all of them going to address it at some point. Steve might not address it. He threw some shade at Kev,
and I definitely I definitely heard that the part about him clowning Steve Harvey into retirement was true. So they said they really went down, I believe, in Detroit somewhere, allegedly.
That Cat, it was true when Cat said he. Say it again, Shannon.
Which part?
About Steve Harvey.
That it was true when about when Steve Harvey or when he clowned him out on. He was doing a live or what you call it. They did a stand up battle. And that he clowned him straight out into that Steve Harvey didn't quit doing comedy, that he led him into not doing comedy because of the battle that they had in Detroit, and he didn't stand up anymore after that.
So after that battle, Steve just bowed down.
Yeah, and that's when he started, pursuing other endeavors, allegedly. And what about the part with Bernie Mac? Because like in LA, everybody knew that there was something going on. Because I went to the Kings of Comedy out here in at the Forum, so it wasn't long. I don't quote me. I don't remember when Steve Harvey actually started his radio show. Yeah, but I'm talking about after. It was before or after the Kings of Comedy when it started. Yeah, and then when Steve and them came, but he had this thing where they used to do the shout outs and have he would call somebody out that's a celebrity and they would have to call in and talk to him on the and he would always keep on calling Bernie, and then Bernie would never come. You know what I'm saying? So everybody knew it was like, oh, what's the problem? And then Steve would say little stuff like, that's my guy, whatever, we don't get him on here one day, make it smooth it over because a lot of people was like, okay, you done asked Bernie to come on the show a million times. Why isn't Bernie coming on the show? Like, what's the problem? Because you would think y'all supposed to be partners because of the King's Comedy. So,
but they said Steve and Bernie had issues with that.
Right. And the issue was Bernie was the king. And it was Steve's show. And if anybody with half an eye and tone deaf knew that Bernie tore the house down. Like everybody else, and not taking no credit away from they funny because we all know that DL is an act in his own, he's a class act by himself. You know what I mean? Cedric got his own lane, you know what I'm saying? I guess if he didn't steal no jokes, then he's a mimic, allegedly. You know what I'm saying? Like, so we don't know if Seti Baby is Seti is really somebody else. So, and Steve, I mean, y'all speak for yourself. And I love listening to the Steve Harvey show in the morning. I literally love listening to Steve
I
However,
like his show too.
would I classify him as a great stand-up comic? From the ones that I've seen, I wouldn't rate him all up that high. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? So I think his niche was better served into doing what he's doing, trying to act and hosting the game show and doing the radio show, because you get more of his personality that way, and he's funny as, you know, who he is, you know, just talking. So, but standing up telling jokes,
I just think he figured out what his lane was. I think all
yeah, you find your lane, but according to
Cat,
he motherfucking pushed him off the freeway, and that nigga had to find the lane, or he was gonna be in the bushes.
Hey, but that's funny though. It's hilarious.
It is funny,
you know. But this is what I think, that every black man or whatever, we shouldn't really tear. We should.
But if it's, how is it not? How is it tearing down when it is just speaking on events? They spoke on the events. Why he can't speak on the events? And now because he's speaking on the events, now he's shit starting. He's starting some shit.
I would say this is what I was hoping.
He would.
Okay.
Well, we know he was, but
he got his lane.
He had his right to.
You know, he got his lane. Steve got his lane. Cedric got their lane. You know what I'm saying? Anthony Anderson. All of them. And to me, the last funniest person that I really seen was Eddie Murphy. I mean, just hilariously, like, falling on the floor. Like, to me.
I sent it to you, James.
I don't know.
You know, to me.
Yeah, I hear you.
Yeah.
Lisa, why you ain't on camera? No, we can't see you. Tilt your phone like it was.
Huh?
I say tilt your phone so we can see you.
Kevin Hart. Do y'all believe what he said about Kevin Hart?
What he said about it?
That he was a prompt something. I don't know. Kevin Hart.
And that
he said he was
created. He didn't really make himself and go through the real channels of how a comedian makes it that far in Hollywood movies and all of this stuff. Just like seemed like he was on the speed track. So he's saying it wasn't authentic that he made, allegedly.
So how he got it? How you saying he got it?
He was created. That's that he was created.
So hold on. He's like, saying Kevin just popped up out of nowhere.
Manipulated by whoever in Hollywood run things.
Kevin Hart was on.
That's what he's saying. He's saying that he wasn't in LA grinding. They found him on the East Coast or on the East somewhere, and he knew whoever he knew, whatever, and they blew him up. That he didn't really come through the channels that most
Kevin Hart was on Def Jam.
Actors come through.
Kevin Hart was on Def Jam just like Cat Williams was.
I think he did say he was on Def Jam.
I saw him on Def Jam.
Really at no comedy clubs.
Another thing I think he was lying about when he said he never took no horse drug.
Well, I think he might have been fabricating about that a little bit too. Because on them mug shots, he looked like he was yeah.
Not only the mug shots, you out here fighting 11, 12-year-old kids and all kind of shit. Nigga, you on something?
They wasn't 11 and 12. He was a teenager, wasn't he?
I don't know how old the little nigga was. He was a kid. He wasn't 15.
I think he was. I think they said he was like 17.
No, I think he's younger than that. I think he's like the oldest. I think he was at least oldest was 14. They said he was a little kid.
That's the one that beat him up.
That's what they said. I ain't seen none of that. But yeah, they claim he beat him up. They had tapes and stuff, but I don't be watching that type of stuff. But yeah, they said it did. But yeah, Kevin Hart been out for a long time. You know what's? I think Cat has a personal vendetta against anybody that made it mainstream. That seems like what he has a problem with. Because you never hear anybody talk bad about him, and then he always talking bad about folk.
Well, he's a comedian,
but he ain't cracking jokes. He's trying to. You notice he always threatening them. Like he said, he would have punched Cedric in his stomach. He's been trying to fight Kevin Hart for years. He already said they never in the same space.
The same spot. So he said the next time when they come across each other's paths, he gonna punch Cedric in the stomach. Is that what he was saying?
Nah, he didn't say that. He said if he was around when Cedric said that on Shay Shay's show, he would have punched him in the stomach. But he kind of threatened him because he said he kind of threatened him when he told him if he sees him before the next time he come on Shannon Sharp's show, he guaranteed that his tone, he won't say the same shit. And that's when he got to talking about because he's that person and he's way more bigger than he looks and all that type of shit. He was basically threatening him.
For real, here it is, Kevin. I got a show at your hometown in Philly. I'm going to take my special there. On that stage, we can put whatever you want. A full court basketball court, a boxing ring, 2 microphones for a rap cipher, or you can get your ass dusted in comedy on that stage. But it's $1 million up for each one. That's $5 million, Mr. 28 million in Forbes. I'll be bringing mine in cash, Mitch. Bring yours however you want. And since you're not a puppet, don't bring no white people with you then. That's a $5 million bet individually. You can take it all, or you can take it part and parcel. This is the new movement.
Boy got anger issues.
Wow.
That's old right there. What she just showed.
I've never seen that.
Yeah, that's back when he was really trying to fight Kevin Hart. Back in
that's why I brought it up. I brought it because why do you think that he has like a serious vendetta against Kevin Hart? Like, do you think he really got a personal beef? Like with the other guys, I think he just was clearing the record on some things. But with Kevin, do you think he has like a serious, like he really want to get at Kevin? He really want to like bring Kevin down?
That's what it sounds like.
Yeah.
It sounds like it.
I think he want to fight all them niggas. You heard what he said. He said he's relentless. He basically said, I'll work out and stay in shape so I can fight.
Hey, Cauzel. Send Cauzel the link.
I already did.
Oh, okay.
James, I sent you the link too in your messenger.
So
Sheldon, I sent you the link too.
I understand that it's Sheldon, but that's what they were talking about. They were talking about him having an issue with Kevin and he wanting to fight him and this and that and that. So there you go. He said he hear him say it. Like, dang, we can't.
James, you ain't never right about nothing.
Y'all just love to critique. Moving fast enough, get your ass on here and talk.
You don't
find some other because I got another topic. We can, for whenever y'all ready to stop talking about Cat, because I can talk about Cat all night because that shit was hilarious to me. And I also think it was genius because at the end of the day, whoever was relevant, irrelevant, or whatever, even if it was Cat, because Michael Blackston made his little video and said that, or made a post on Instagram, if I'm not mistaken, that said the only reason Cat did all that was to make himself relevant again. Well, I think if he making himself relevant again, he making everybody else relevant again, because I haven't seen any of them out running around doing no shows. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can see Michael Blackston out moving around through the city, but like as far as like actually Netflix specials or whatever it is, since Faison say that, Netflix special ain't shit. I mean, well, what else is there? I mean, whatever it is, a movie or whatever you doing, who's doing something. So if it's making Cat relevant again, it's making all of them relevant again, and they all gonna eat. All they pages, because everybody want to hear what they got to say, what their it is. All their numbers is going up, so they gonna get a check.
And Faison need it.
Yeah, Faison can't get it because you know what I think.
One I think that's gonna benefit from everybody else. They already got whatever.
No. What I think is that if somebody got on something, preceded me and lied and talked about me, I have the option to go protect myself. Shannon, just like he told Shannon when he started out, he said, I appreciate you because this is, you allow us and everybody to get on your panel and tell the truth. So here's the truth. Cat's not worrying about what everybody come back with. And y'all seen what everybody came back with, which was nothing. That old Ludacris came back with a motherfucking me.
With a rap.
Yeah, and that was some BS because just like Cat said, every last one of these individuals that got that money got a light-skinned woman. And if you look at them, everybody has a light-skinned female.
What's your point, brother?
My point is Cat wasn't lying. Yeah, that's my point. Everybody, Luda got a light-skinned woman. Steve Harvey got a light-skinned woman. Every last one of them. Huh?
Yeah, what's wrong with light-skinned women?
No. Y'all not understand. Listen to what I'm saying. He said
high yellow women. Yeah, I know.
Yeah, he said everybody that bought into the Illuminati situation, yeah, they got a light-skinned woman and they got that money. There's nothing wrong with a light-skinned woman, but what he said, that shit is speaking fruition into facts. It's facts. I don't know. My nephew called. My nephew said, Uncle James. Who?
Kevin Hart didn't have a light-skinned woman.
Yes, Kevin Hart does have a light-skinned woman.
He have one now. I said he didn't.
No, Kevin Hart had a light-skinned woman on when he was doing that show.
His first wife was light-skinned.
Yeah, his first wife said she used
all of them was light-skinned.
all her shit and blew up, and then he left her.
His first wife wasn't light-skinned.
No, they were light-skinned. They were light-skinned.
James, do you know who his first wife was?
His first wife was dark-skinned.
Who was his first wife? He wasn't He wasn't with the Illuminati then. He hadn't made the deal yet. He hadn't made the deal yet.
So what's the deal? You see the contract?
Yeah, the deal. The deal.
What's the deal? You saw the contract?
I don't know when the deal came about.
How you know there's a deal then?
There is a deal. You got gatekeepers. You do have gatekeepers. Yeah. You got gatekeepers.
What's their names?
Got them. Huh?
List them.
Kevin Hart, Steve Harvey, Kevin Hart, Steve Harvey, not Ricky Smiley, because he's not big like them. Not Cedric is not a gatekeeper. Kevin Hart and Steve Harvey are gatekeepers. Yeah, they keeping everybody out of the game. Because listen to this, and y'all can see it, what's going on. How many shows on Netflix right now does Cat have compared to the shows on Netflix where everybody else have?
I don't know.
Shit, Cat got a lot of them. You can go look them. Cat got a lot of them. Kevin Hart has some. Steve Harvey.
8 figures per special.
Yes, and just like he said,
he just got to 8 figures.
And just like he said, Steve Harvey.
You have to start at 7 or 6. So I mean, add it up, it's still banking.
And to be homeless.
The white girl did her first special. She started off at 8 figures.
What white girl? What
Amy
white girl?
Schumer, whatever her name. The one that
Amy Schumer.
Amy Schumer.
Amy
the one that
Amy
how
Schumer.
many specials has she had? How many has she had though? How many has she had?
No, the point I was making was she started off at 8 figures, so you didn't have to work up.
Okay, but how many has she had?
No, you're missing my point. I don't want to say it. I said you said something
she's
about he had to work up there to
Caucasian.
Yeah,
so
she
know that the disparage.
David Chappelle started off at 8 figures.
But like he said, why does all these cats have to be in here? Why does these cats have to be women dressed up all the time? Why does them white folks are already trying to demasculate black men? We always have been strong. I don't know about you, Jerome. I don't know about you. You kind of like, I think you the kind of cat that like wearing dresses. No, I'm just fucking with you, brother. No. I ain't gonna do you like that.
Wear a dress.
I ain't gonna. No, you don't. No, you won't, Jerome. I'm not gonna do that. I'm just fucking with you.
Jury with it.
Now that was a jug for 2024, but understand. But listen here, like he said about Tyler Perry. After Tyler Perry brought Madea on the scene, I understand that was Tyler Perry thing. Madea was Tyler Perry thing. So I don't know how it would be for Tyler Perry to get a black woman to play Madea. I don't know, because that was Tyler Perry's thing. That was his thing. When Tyler Perry came, it was Madea. It was Mabel. Y'all remember? It was Mabel. Remember in the plays?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so it's kind of hard to take that from Tyler, but everybody else, why do they try to take all of my brothers, high acting brothers, and put them in dresses and make them look like women? Wesley Snipes,
Because y'all
Martin,
Because y'all laughed at it.
No. I understand what it is, but I don't like the fact that okay, if you did it that one time, that's cool. Let's come back out with it again. Well, let's come back out with it again. Let's get a black woman to play the part. Let's see how it works. If it fail, it fail. You're gonna do another movie.
It's not they don't need a woman to play a drag part. That doesn't make sense.
Well, how come Dave Chappelle turned down $50 million?
Because he didn't want to be the woman.
It didn't have nothing to do with being a woman.
Yes, it was.
He didn't want to dress as a woman.
You and my sister just said, Jerome, cut it out, man.
Y'all think he just turned down a $50 million just because he didn't want to dress as a woman?
No, he turned down $50 million because he didn't want to dress up and be a woman in a show. Make me as me.
That's not why he turned it down.
Yes,
so why did he turn it down?
Yes, it is. That's exactly why he turned it down. That's exactly why Kevin. That's exactly why Cat in that movie, Ricky's in that movie. The guy was supposed to get raped. See, just like he did. No, he didn't get raped. Just like Cat said.
Ice Cube said he wasn't supposed to get raped. Ice Cube said that was never in the script.
He said that was never in there.
Ice Cube said what?
He said
that was never in the script. He would never put no rape shit in the script.
Okay, well that's cool then. I saw Cube and I didn't thoroughly look at the whole interview because it's dredging. There's too much going on right now. Shannon gonna be the top man right now because of that interview.
You know Shannon is
No. Shannon's gonna be the top guy because of the interview. I like that.
You said he's a woman.
No, I said Shannon's gonna be the. No, I said Shannon's gonna be the top guy because of the interview.
All over the world, baby.
Yes, yes, yes. And Shannon, and just like Kat said to him, and just like Kat said, we are able to come on your show, Shay, and we could speak the truth. Yeah, Club Shay. You could speak the truth on Club Shay. Yeah, and I ain't never seen Shannon get drunk like that. Never. I've seen a lot of shows. I ain't never seen Shannon get drunk like that. She, Cat Williams brought it.
That was throwing out some stuff.
Yeah, Cat was blowing it out. Cat was blowing it out.
So why do y'all believe that when a black man gets very
successful, off guard, he was like,
say it again, Jerome.
I said, so why do y'all believe when a black man gets very successful, he had to then did something? Like Eddie Moore said, it's so sad. So all the black successful folks are in the Illuminati or sold their soul. What about
not all of them? Not all of them.
I don't think all
not
of them.
all of them.
So how
not
do you
all of them.
which ones have and which ones haven't?
Well,
okay, so we could. Well, I don't know. Every last one of them cats who put them dresses on, they part of the Illuminati because they wanted to get that money. Y'all remember the move in Friday After Next? What's the uncle who was with the old girl then? Huh?
Uncle Elroy.
Uncle Elroy. Y'all didn't see that interview with Uncle Elroy had?
Yeah, we saw it.
Well, they came to him talking about this dress shit.
Yes. Listen, but let me say this though, because y'all be really going overboard with this stuff. Now, all of us have made fun, especially when we were younger, of fags before.
I had a friend that was a punk, so I never made fun of him. I was a friend. When I was growing up, I guarantee you, if there was somebody gonna box, I put Nina. His name was Nina, and I bet he'll beat any motherfucker's ass. Yeah, he was a friend of mine.
Yeah, most fags. Listen, if you could take a dick in your ass, you ought to be able to beat somebody's ass.
No. Don't know that. Never knew that part, Jerome. Never knew that part. I never knew that part.
What do you think they do? What do you think
I don't know, Jerome. I'm not. I wasn't.
Why you say he was gay then?
I knew he was gay by the way he acted.
But that's what gay men do.
Well, okay, but I never went with him to see him do shit. He never said, "Hey, I'm finna go fuck somebody." So Jerome, that's a visualization that everybody put on the situation. But I don't know.
That's just what they do.
I don't care. I don't care. Long as the individual respect the situation, you can be what you want to be. Remember, Jerome, did y'all see Geno Jennings and that gay pastor on that interview?
I may have seen it.
Yeah, see, the gay pastor was saying to Geno Jennings, and Geno never argued with him, because what Geno likes for you to do is come out the Bible. He wants you to speak verse. He wants you to speak the Bible. And that gay pastor came with him. So since Geno was disagreeing with the gay pastor and the gay pastor asked Geno, well, what do you think about all slaves obey your earthly masters? See, Geno didn't have nothing to say about that. See, it's just that Bible. So the gay deal is the gay deal. I don't know why. In America, it's been taboo for the longest. In the other country, if you're gay, they're going to cut your goddamn head off.
Cynthia, I sent you the link for you to come on.
Am I right or wrong, Jerome?
What you say?
If you're gay in any other country, they're going to cut your head off.
Yeah, for the most part.
Not in America.
Because of guys like
you could be gay in America and be a leader like Jerome Wooten.
That's right.
Blind leading the blind.
Yeah, the blind leading the blind. And see, While all these cats got going on, they getting this money because TD Jakes. I'm not gonna say that I'm in agreement, but I think he is a power bottom.
Why you think that?
Allegedly.
Okay, let me elaborate with y'all a little bit. There's a lot of videos. Now, this one video, TD Jakes had a burgundy dress on. It was a long dress, and he was talking about swallowing. Now, there's no. Yeah, he had a long burgundy dress on. I don't know what it was, but he was talking about. Yeah, that was a dress to me because it was long and I couldn't see nothing. And he was talking about swallowing. There is nowhere in the Bible where you can get the verse that he was talking about swallowing.
Was he talking about the Bible?
Yeah, well, TD Jakes, as far as I'm concerned, in my opinion, has never spoke from out of the Bible. He's a freelance motivational speaker.
He started off with a Bible verse.
Yeah, he started out with it. Apparently, don't know it.
God than the devil is.
You say
well.
What you say?
Shannon, what you say?
No, y'all go ahead. Go ahead.
No, we listen. No, what you say?
I'm still trying to get a word in, man. He been waiting.
I let her.
40 minutes waiting on you to shut up.
Well, Shannon, what you say?
Cozell.
No, I was just speaking on.
Start talking before you start back. We can't hear you, Cozell. We can't hear you.
Probably got his speaker turned off.
We can't hear you. Take your Bluetooth out. Oh, well, you made him leave, James.
Well, he needs to go there.
To the car. You know how you can get out the car, but it still will be connected to the car, so you won't get no volume.
But check this out, y'all. Check this out. We as Black people, considering our plight, everything that has been shown and told and we've seen, I think a lot of the shit we need to unlearn and relearn. Yeah, religion, every fucking thing. All of it.
I think everybody should just stick with whatever they believe right now. It's a little bit too late for y'all.
Stick what you believe.
So stick with whatever we believe and let whatever happens to us happen.
Well, everybody believe. How many folks believe in religion?
Most folks believe in religion.
Is religion good or is it separatism?
Is it who?
Separatism. Separate.
Separate people.
It's separate people. Can you ask my question, Jerome?
I just said it's good.
Hey, can y'all hear me?
Religion is good. So I've had friends since I disagreed on the part of religion. I was defriended and I was called the devil. So was that good?
Wait a minute. Hey, wait a minute, Alpha. Hold on 1 second. Hey, can y'all hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Yeah, we can hear you.
Hey, no. What I was saying earlier, you was cooking, my boy. Hey, look, I fuck with you because I'm the real Alpha because you got to announce that shit. But, hey, look, but it's all love. You hear me? So you was cooking earlier, and I was just letting you know you was cooking, so I'm going to let you cook. That's why I wasn't saying that. But go ahead and continue to cook. You got some butter or you need some grease?
I'm cooking chili. So I know chili is real.
No.
The chili. No. Yeah, the chili. The chili is West Dallas, so it's good. So as I stated earlier, hold on. I'm a negus, not a nigga. I'm a negus.
No, let them cook.
So let's address. So let's hold on, black man. Let's address each other accordingly. I'm a negus. Never been a nigga. Okay, I don't even call none of my brothers niggas. I don't do it because I think the word is derogatory. I do think that we do. What is a negus?
Yes.
That's a king, bro. That's Ethiopian. That's Moors.
You Ethiopian?
Yeah. Those are the folks who brought civilization to Westerners. That's what we are.
Ethiopia before?
Excuse me?
Have you been to Ethiopia?
No, I haven't. I haven't. I'm going to Africa. I have been out of the motherfucking United States of America. I have been there.
Where you from?
I'm from West Dallas, Texas.
So you're a nigga then, nigga? Like you
No,
said.
I'm not a nigga. Not a nigga.
You ain't no.
Not a nigga. I'm not a nigga.
How you know?
What is your definition of a nigga?
Nigga from West.
No. I asked y'all a question, y'all. What's y'all definition of a nigga?
A dark person from West Texas.
That's not even the definition of a nigga, man. Y'all, that's not even
my definition.
That's not even Webster's definition of a nigga.
You didn't ask me Webster. You asked me mine.
Well, I'm sorry, Jerome. You need to put some more books in your life.
No, you need to learn how to ask questions. I gave you the answer.
I asked you your question, and you told me what it was. So
now you asked me what is a nigga to me.
No, and you said a black man.
Of a nigga. That's what you asked me.
Right? What's your definition of a nigga?
Huh?
What is your definition of a nigga?
A dark person from West Dallas.
That's not true. Well, that's not true. That's not true.
How you gonna tell me what my definition is? Now,
because it's not true. Jerome.
Yes.
It's not true. Jerome, because it's not true.
Because I let that man cook tonight. I let him cook. Now you won't get a man a problem. He was cooking.
Jerome,
he was
not true.
He ain't never cooked.
No, he cooked tonight. He cooked. I heard what he was saying. I was having little problems, you heard me? But I heard what he was saying. He was cooking. No, he was cooking.
Jerome, you are, we all have this indoctrination going on amongst us, right? But some of us are more indoctrinated than others. Some of us don't want to even crawl out of the darkness. Yeah, a lot of us do not want to crawl out of the darkness. That's why we stay there. That's why we could believe that a white man was Jesus. Boy, I tell y'all what, if you want to look at a pastor, go look at Geno Jennings. Go follow Geno Jennings and just look at it.
Nah, hold on, wait. Now we ain't cooking no more. But look,
we ain't cooking. You don't like Geno? You don't like Geno, black man?
No. Wait a minute. Now, hold on. Now, I'm gonna tell you how I feel. Now I ain't gonna lie. I agree with the points you be saying on a lot of shit. But I mean, at the end of the day, with me myself, me personally, I just feel like I can't follow man. You feel what I'm saying? I can follow God, and God is always in us. But we and real talk, I can go into some deep stuff about it. Y'all see how you can clean the language up. I can go into some deep stuff about this and that and history and all that. And it's gonna take a little bit longer than what they trying to do for the podcast. But I like Geno. I like Geno. Geno rocking hard, but I just can't follow man. I like what he be saying, but I ain't gonna follow man because ain't no man gonna lead me to God. You feel what I'm saying? God is what God is God. Yeah, God is what's in me, and it's what I put in my soul and my spirit, and what I put in them churn. You know what I'm saying? And that's God. That's love, and boom. And I hate going on race shit, but in our community we need a lot of love because we've been lied to so long. Yeah, that's why I feel you. That's why I let you cook. We've been lied to so long.
We've been lied to.
We don't really understand the true definition of love.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like I let you cook, and I'm a cook too. I'm a saute though. I ain't gonna cook. I ain't gonna cook hard because I won't get popped by no grease tonight. Not tonight.
Cook hard. No, black man, cook hard, man. Tear your part. Cook hard, man. Tear your part.
Now,
tear your part, black man. Cook hard.
I'm just gonna tell the truth. But I'm just saying, like, there's a lot of misinformation. It's a lot of deception. and it's a lot of other things, and we can go back. But you know what? We can't blame everybody for what we learned. We can only teach what we know, and to know love and know the truth. Then that's the only thing we can teach. Speaking back, and I go back, and y'all like, well, okay. I relate back on when I tuned in. You know, I was out in the streets, and you know, and I tuned in because you know I'm always doing with the past and the center. You know what I'm saying? And so I'm riding now 20, and I'm listening. And I'm like, okay, they're on the cat. Cat came through with the truth. Man, hey, look, when you saying the truth, boy, the truth gonna always overshine the light. Ain't
always,
you can say whatever you want to say. You can say whatever you want to say. Ain't nobody called him a lie. They might have said a whole bunch of things. Ain't nobody say he was lying.
They never said he was lying.
Nobody.
They never said he was lying. They never said he was lying.
Nobody called him a lie.
They said he lied about some of the stuff.
No, he wasn't.
No, he wasn't. They say he over exaggerated, but they never called him a liar.
Yeah, no, they never called him a liar.
They didn't call him a liar. They said he lied about some stuff.
That's why, because they in their feelings. Because they got caught in their feelings. Huh?
Because I ain't never heard nobody say they lied.
They never said he was a lie. They never said he was a lie. They never said. Did you hear Ricky Smiley? Jerome, did you hear how Ricky Smiley responded? Hell, Ludacris responded with a fucking. I'm like my man Charleston White. Ludacris responded with a motherfucking jingle. That was a jingle, nigga. That was a jingle. Nigga, that was a motherfucking jingle, nigga. That nigga responded with a jingle. And say, Jerome, check it out, black man. If somebody say something about my wife, if somebody say something about my wife,
motherfucking lie.
You goddamn me right.
Motherfucking head, especially if you got that kind of vernacular that Ludacris name got. Like, I'm coming for your head.
That nigga came back with a jingle.
This nigga came with a fucking jingle, man.
That nigga came with a jingle. Hey, Shannon, look, guess what? I could respond to Saturating. And I'm back again. I'm about to make some Philly cheese roll back again.
Yeah.
Hold on. Now, unlike most of you niggas nowadays, some men are still men. A lot of men don't do all that chatting back and forth and shit. They don't have to clap back just because you out here acting crazy and talking and shit. Some men just gonna do what they gonna do. Just like I tell my son, you don't have to go back and forth with no nigga just because they talking shit.
Just to prove yourself.
Just because hold on, just because nigga ain't clap back, don't mean they don't disagree or have a problem with what he said. Some niggas
everybody clap back, Jerome. All of them clap back. But it's how they clap back.
No,
that, like my guy said, they never disagreed. Yeah, no, it's how they clap back.
They didn't clap back. They just responded.
No,
like
okay, that's it.
Said he was lying about the rape part.
What?
Ice Cube said he lied about the rape part.
I don't listen, man. Listen.
Why are we listening now?
I don't think I didn't hear that. I'm Jerome. I'm had to go here. I'm had to go listen to the interview that Ice Cube gave. You just specifically said that he said he lied about the rape part. I'm gonna go listen for that, and I'm gonna come back at you.
No,
he said it was never in there.
Yeah. See, you keep trying to say nobody said he lied, and I said no, nobody called him a lie, but Ice Cube said he lied about the rape part.
But
Cat Williams never said. What Cat said was, he said if it was a rape going on, Ricky Smiley was willing to do that in the script. He didn't say that the rape was wrote in the script, brother and sister. He never said that. No, he didn't. He never said it was wrote in the script. He said, and then he said.
He also made it seem as if he wrote the whole part for the Money Mike thing.
Money Mike.
And
he said he did write most of his parts.
He did. He did say that. He did.
Listen,
because
listen, sir, ma'am, or sir, whichever one you want to go by, James. Ice Cube said everything was written. Then after you shoot what it was written, they let y'all go on your own and do your own thing. And some stuff get used and some stuff don't. It ain't like he just wrote the goddamn script.
Okay, well, check this out. Check this out.
He also, hold on. Because he also used that point to make the point that Ricky Smiley didn't read for the script because he the one wrote the script.
Check this out. No, Ice Cube wrote the script. Check this out.
But
even in the script, check this out. Even in the particular script, it was 200, just like Cat said before he got there. It was 200 people that was already in line for the script. He was the 201st one. But Ricky Smiley told Shay that he had already got the script, which was a lie. Because why would Cat come there as the 201st person to try to get the script?
So who was the script written for?
Listen, man, it was written for Money Mike. It was written for Money Mike. It was written for money. It was written for Money Mike. And just like Ricky Smiley said, you ain't never seen no motherfucking pimp that skinny like that, and you ain't never seen no motherfucking Santa Claus 5'5". So nigga, I'm finna get this money. So Ricky Smiley got the money and played the Santa Claus. Yeah, because you ain't never, because if they came to him and say, hey man, he don't look like no Santa Claus. You look like you could play the Santa Claus. He can't be no 5'5" Santa Claus, man.
So you say Ricky Smiley looked like a Santa Claus?
Exactly.
Yeah, he could play Santa Claus better. Yeah, in that movie, and you know what? And you know what? By this time, y'all, every black individual know that Santa Claus was never white. So he was a crackhead. He was a crackhead. He was a crackhead. That's all he was. And understand me, my man Cat Williams was not going to play a crackhead nor a motherfucking punk, man. Fuck that.
Wait a minute.
No.
Do you think he played straight in the movie First Sunday?
You goddamn me right.
So you think he was a straight man in the movie Sunday?
Yes, he was a motherfucking choir. Yes, he was a straight choir director.
He wasn't acting straight to me.
See, how can you? Let me ask you something, Jerome. That's kind of reaching if he never did nothing gay in the movie. That would be reaching. You're reaching. So here's the thing, what black. So you just hold on. Everybody said they don't want black people to do this and do that. If you come here and you reach, you reaching. You are assuming he never did nothing gay in the movie First. You know what he said? He said the next time that Ricky Smiley get in a movie of mine, he gonna play as a woman. And when the next time you saw Ricky Smiley in a movie of Cat Williams, what was he, a woman?
Now
Ricky Smiley character been out way before First Sunday and Friday.
I don't care. He was a woman in the movie. He was a woman in the movie.
James. So you think First Sunday was Cat Williams' movie?
No, it wasn't. It's Ice Cube's.
Cat Williams just had a little part in there. Why are you thinking it was Cat Williams' movie? Y'all just go off of anything a nigga say.
But the next role I saw Ricky Smiley in was a woman. Again,
it wasn't Cat Williams' movie though.
Hey man, let me help you understand something. There's been a lot of people that turn down roles for a whole bunch of money to not to play as a woman, man. And let me help you understand something. If I was in fucking theater, I'm not playing as no woman, not me. I don't give a fuck what nobody else do. I'm not playing as no woman, nigga. Play me as me. I'm hard, I'm rugged, I'm real. I am the goddamn me deal. Fuck being a woman. You can go get a woman to play the role you want them to play. Shit. Fuck Hollywood. Shit.
Hey,
Fuck West Dallas. Fuck Hollywood. Yo,
Okay.
Hollywood.
But all these men you talking about are rich. I'm just saying.
Dennis, hey, look, where y'all can hear me?
Huh?
Dennis say, Alpha, you said your friend was gay. Dennis ain't shit, bro. That nigga's the ain't shit pastor, and that's my homie. But I love him.
Yeah. Dennis say,
you say how you know your friend was gay?
How you know? And Eddie says, so he don't know what a gay man does.
Exactly.
But he know that they out there selling their souls in Hollywood.
Right. Yeah. Hey, look. Hey, nigga,
how is that possible?
Now, Alpha's good. Alpha's a straight man, so he don't know all this gay shit. I'm assuming that.
Why you assume he's straight?
Because Alpha show he is Alpha. I am Alpha. He be repping that shit.
Hey man, that nigga probably plays that in college.
Hold on. But in Hollywood, let's just say in Hollywood, it's 100 white actors. It's 100 white actors. And in Hollywood, it's 50. Because there's more white actors than there are black actors. But you got more black actors playing women than white actors are playing women. And that's a fucking fact.
But what's wrong with that? What's wrong with it?
Why? Because here's the thing. There's got to be a plan. Why are y'all constantly trying to demasculate the strong black man?
What
you making money when they come off that stage, they dress like a man again.
You don't say nothing with these black women on here.
That's the deal. That's the deal. Making money, just like Monique told Steve Harvey. Just like Monique told Steve Harvey. Brother, I would appreciate you came to me because these folks trying to fuck me over. You knew what they was doing. They still fucking black people over in this industry. It's money. These brothers gonna. You know what? And you know what? And y'all know what? And y'all know what? To be black and get up in the game and you get that break and you get there, you just might sell your fucking soul. I would say if it's out 10 times, it's 7 out of 10. A motherfucker sell their soul, man.
How willing you sell yours?
What is selling?
I'm just saying. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. They don't take a real motherfucker and not sell their soul.
What do you do for a living? What do you do for a living? What do you do for a living?
I cut grass.
What do you do for a living?
I cut grass for a living.
No, I'm talking to him. Then he said everybody sold their soul. That's
no. We talking about. Hold on, sweetheart. We're talking about in the industry, okay? So to keep everything in context.
I know what you're talking about.
Everything in context. What I do, I'm a manager. I'm a manager.
Okay,
I'm not gonna sell my soul.
To be that manager?
Excuse me?
Did you sell your soul to be that manager?
No, ma'am.
Okay, but this is these guys' career. This is what they do for a living. And as far as I'm concerned, we love it. So what makes them a disgrace? What makes them a disgrace to men because they're acting?
Okay. Okay, so let me ask you something. Let me ask you something. Let me ask you something. Hold on.
Write it down.
Hold on. Let me ask her. Ma'am, why did you think Dave Chappelle turned down $50 million?
It doesn't matter. That was his choice.
It does matter, ma'am. It does. Okay, well, I can't talk no more.
No, it's like it's Tyler Perry's choice to put on a shirt.
You're being contradictory.
Got the right to turn down $50 million.
Really, ma'am?
Yeah.
Dave Chappelle didn't have that much money. He had more than that, but he can have more. He had money, but at that particular time, ma'am, $50 million would have been a big bump for Dave. Dave said it himself, ma'am, because they tried to make him be
Evidently, Dave didn't agree. That's his choice.
Okay, ma'am. Okay, so how much do you think integrity means amongst your brothers?
How much is what?
Integrity.
That's their choice.
Let me ask you, integrity is a choice?
Yes, it is. You're the wrong one. I got this.
I can't. She says it's a choice.
Yeah,
Ma'am,
wrong one.
ma'am, do
Yeah.
you know anything about, hey, ma'am, I'm going to take you back to some slavery. Do you know anything about buck breaking, ma'am?
You don't even know a slave.
Yeah, that part.
Okay. See, that's what I'm talking about. And you said that, and then she agreed with you. I think y'all are TDJ. I think y'all are TDJ fans, and every time somebody don't understand me, want to know. Hold on. Every time somebody don't want to know their history, it ends up happening in a bad way with you.
Wait, what TDJ got to do with this?
Y'all,
like your friend.
Y'all gotta stop, y'all. Listen, y'all. I'm passionate. I'm a black man. A lot of things that happen to black people, they look like me because that's me. So I'm passionate about that, y'all. I have never. I'm considering that we have so much of. Consider that we have so much of social media. I have not been desensitized because I'm not involved with social media to that point. But I understand that a lot. I understand that a lot of people are, and they have been. My brothers and sisters been desensitized to a lot of shit. My circle of friends is about 5. We got 5 fucking friends. So we are going to agree or disagree. And I have 2 of them right now that we are disagreeing at something that's right now that has to do with murder amongst a black kid, a teenager. So I understand, y'all. It's cool. It's cool. I'm cool.
I get it.
I don't agree. But I'm cool.
Do you have a problem with Dave Chappelle acting as a black crackhead?
No, I don't. But I know a lot of black crackheads. I know a lot of them.
Facts too. You got one as a best friend. What are you talking about?
Okay, so hold on, bro. Now, if you ask me a question, you ask me about a black crackhead, and you talking about a fag.
Wait a minute, but okay. So you know crackheads. Do you know any gay men?
Yeah. Exactly. Okay. So what's the difference?
Okay.
What different in what?
You said you okay with him playing a black crackhead because you know crackheads. So why
he's
you got
not playing a damn? But okay, if he was.
Hold on. Let me ask you a question. You said you only problem you got. I mean, the reason you don't have a problem with it because you know some black crackheads. So since you know some black gay folk, why you ain't got a problem with him playing a black gay man? Hold on, you muted. Said it. Now what?
What did one of these actors ever play black and gay?
Yeah.
Wesley Snipes. Hold on.
Yes.
Wesley Snipes. Hold on. Wesley Snipes was an ugly ass punk. But was he gay? He was playing a woman.
I don't care if he's playing a woman. If you know he's a man playing a woman.
Hold on. You're not. Y'all asked me a question.
They're playing. They're acting.
And they're acting as a total woman in the movie. There was never a guy in the movie. There was a woman all alone in the movie.
Just like Dave Chappelle was a crackhead all along.
Okay. So I'm not supposed to be mad about him being a crackhead because I know crackheads. Dave Chappelle know crackheads. Yeah. Our comedians talk about crackheads. We got crackheads in our family. We got gay people in our family. We got a whole bunch of shit in our family.
Boy, you got me fucked up, boy. I ain't got no gay people in my family.
I think that what he's
hold on. I'm gonna say this here. Tyler Perry. Tyler, like I say, the only.
Hold on. I think that the point that is trying to be made about the sacrificing your integrity or if you sold your soul or any of that stuff is a conversation for whether or not you would do that or you would condemn that in some sort of form or life. You know what I'm saying? And if they're making that character gay unnecessarily. You know what I'm saying? So
right. We ain't got no unnecessary gays in my family.
If it was it was a movie that, you know, if you came and you auditioned for Brokeback Mountain knowing the Brokeback Mountain story, then you were cool with playing a gay character.
You gay.
But if you and you were coming to
Fuck that. You
audition
gay.
for a straight character,
Getting
and then
old.
they try to make
That
you
does not
gay,
make you
Getting
gay.
old.
there's no reason other than to just see you being gay. I think that's where they're talking about, you know, they're trying to put the influence in there. Not that if you're acting, you're acting. If you can act like a crackhead, you can act like a gay person. It's the intent. If it's written in there unnecessarily and they make you gay when you didn't even audition for some gay shit, and then you wind up doing it just because you want to get paid. So is that sacrificing your integrity?
Yes, that is sacrifice. Yes, that is. Yes, that is sacrificing your integrity. Okay, y'all. How come some actors turned it down and some didn't?
Because
that's their choice. It's called choices.
Well, it's their choice. It's my choice, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
My sister just asked y'all about the word integrity. We never said the word choice. She didn't say, was that sacrificing your choice? She said exactly, considerably, is that sacrificing your integrity.
But your integrity being sacrificed.
Oh, y'all, hold up. I'm a man. I can't play. I'm a man.
What they got to do?
Not even for fake. Hold on, bruh. Not even for fake money. I can't even play as a woman.
But that's you.
That's your choice.
That's
okay.
You. What ain't got nothing to do with another man's integrity? We could say your hair braided up like a girl is against my integrity. You wearing a bonnet against
Say it
my
again.
integrity.
Say it again. Hair, my hair. This is these. Hold on. These are. Hold on.
You just say it again, and then you go over that goes against his integrity. Like it, niggas wear the way I wear my hair. Your integrity is different than another man's integrity. So just because you wouldn't,
the word integrity means one thing.
Quit interrupting, girl. So just because you wouldn't,
the word integrity means
to wear a dress in a movie, don't mean he won't wear a dress for 50 million. And it has nothing to do with his integrity. His job is to act
and to entertain.
So if that's what the role called for, and a nigga paying you 50 million, and you don't give a fuck how James gonna feel like about you wearing a dress, then you wear that damn dress. Y'all they got niggas actually having sex with another man on camera or something.
I bet Tyler Perry don't give a fuck about how somebody feel as him in a dress. Betty don't. That's why he
I said that Madea is what got Tyler Perry on. So me and my wife had that discussion. So it would be hard. It would be hard for Tyler Perry to change Madea.
Really look at the first play, Madea wasn't in it.
Excuse me?
If you look at his first play,
I'm not talking about the play, sweetie. I'm talking about the whole name, the whole personification of Madea. This is Tyler Perry whole thing. This is what got Tyler Perry on. This is what got Tyler Perry to buy all these studios and shit. So I can't see Tyler Perry doing it, but Martin, like in Big Mama, when Big Mama.
So you saying it's okay for one to do it, but you can't see somebody else doing it.
That's Tyler Perry whole deal.
Tyler Perry is a man though. What's the difference in one man doing it and another man?
I think
one man selling his soul, but another guy is just doing it because he's gotten rich off of it.
Tyler Perry never sold his soul because this is his creation. He never sold his soul.
That's the point I'm making. So how do you determine?
Hold on, you asked me a question. You got all the answer, and you asking me a question.
But you talk too long like a woman. Just answer the question and stop talking. Damn it. Can't let you talk.
Dude. Listen, Jerome. You funny. I always know that you a funny acting individual. But like I said, this was Tyler Perry whole deal. He never changed up to be that way. Nobody ever came to him and said, act like a woman. He came to them and said, this is what I'm going to do. This is me. He never changed. He never did none of that. Now, what I'm saying, like I told my wife, after Tyler Perry had established Madea, how about him giving that to a woman that looked like Madea? The shit might not ever work out like it is now, and he might not ever be able to buy all the shit that he's bought, and he might not ever be able to put everybody like he put down. So I'm gonna let Tyler Perry make it with that. I said that, brother. I have these conversations. These are real. This is a real assessment because I gotta get the assessment from other people. Tyler Perry bought this shit on. He ain't like these other cats, so I don't know why. I don't know why Cat mentioned him. I don't know why. I don't know. Maybe he was too drunk because I ain't never seen Shannon. I ain't never seen Shannon drink like that. I ain't never seen Cat one-on-one for 2 fucking hours. And I watched.
Oh, shit. I done lost my mic.
Yeah. Real assessment. Real assessment, Jerome. So you with that bullshit, Jerome. You always looking for fault. Black people look for fault too.
I done lost everything. Fuck.
Stop looking for fault, Negro. You a pastor or a deacon or whatever the hell you say you are.
So me? I'm a deacon.
No. I'm talking about Jerome. Brother.
Yeah, look. Hey, look, Alpha, you cooking tonight, so I'm going to let you go. But look, I just got some words of advice for everybody. You don't touch my shit. You don't drive my shit. I got dope in the house, and I hide my shit.
Yes, sir. His mic went off, y'all. I can't hear
they trying to cut me out. I send me the host over here. Now it's about to go down. Now fuck all that. I'm about to let Alpha cook because you was over there half bacon. And we over here cooking, nigga. Y'all need to bleep this out. You fucked around and found out today. You fucked around and found out. No, we won our game. But don't worry about
Cowboy, we won our game. We in there. Yeah, we in there like Squirrel.
Look, this thing ain't about all that, dog. Look, we was on some real life social shit, and you know, you was cooking, man. I ain't gonna lie. I felt a lot of shit you was saying. Some of the shit was, you know, a little over there, but you know what? I understood what you were saying, so I ain't gonna say nothing. I'm gonna be quiet. I'm gonna sit here and observe for a minute, and I'm gonna let you cook. You know what I'm saying? Because I mean, hey, look, guess what? Here's the beauty of all this shit. We all got opinions. We all got facts, right? And everybody can go fact check. You go fact check it. You go fact check that. But that's the beauty of it when we can all come together. And even if we don't agree, we can still understand why you feel this way and why you feel that way. You know what I'm saying? And that's the beauty of this platform is to understand. At the end of the day, everybody leave with an understanding. I might not agree with nothing you say. You might not agree with a goddamn thing I say because I know I'm in. But we can all come to agreement with an understanding. So
I sent you the link, Alex.
Oh, he back now.
But dig this here blue. Dig this here blue, my brother.
I had about to tell the nigga come back. I had to act like I was sensible. Nigga, fuck all that. Boom. Fuck that shit. I don't give a fuck. Alpha right, you wrong, and fuck the punk in Hollywood. Fuck all that shit. I just had to make sure I was buying time, acting like I was sensible. I really don't give a fuck. Nigga, I would that ignorant shit, and I would drop bombs on everybody. That's not that put the fuck out the camera, so I can make it be a spectator. But hey, look, real talk, man. God bless y'all. Love y'all, man. Hey, look, keep doing what you do and keep fighting a good fight. And man, look, you know what? Like I always say, and I'm in and on this hill. If we ain't doing it, we can't do it for us no more. We gotta do it for our babies. So you know what? End of the day, these conversations gotta be had because it's bigger than me, it's bigger than you, and it's bigger than him. It's all about.
Hi, Papa.
Who the fuck said that?
Sensitive ass.
That's
hold on.
that might be Kay.
That's your grandbaby, Jerome.
No, that's Kate.
My name ain't Paw Paw. My name's G Daddy. Don't give me.
Yeah, I'm Paw Paw. I'm Paw Paw.
Don't you ever fucking disrespect me, man. I bet, man, my name's G Daddy. Don't you ever fucking
I'm Paw Paw.
Congratulations, Cozell.
See, James.
What you say?
I said congratulations.
Jerome, that's your grandbaby?
Where?
Huh?
I'm a G Daddy.
Cozell got a grandbaby up there on his.
Cozell.
He just had a grandbaby not too long ago.
No, Jerome, is that your grandbaby?
No, that's my daughter.
That's his daughter.
That's your daughter?
Jerome got 6-year-old kids and shit. And nigga, I've been quit making kids a long time.
Cozell.
How you doing, young princess? How you doing, young princess? You good? Why you holding the hat on your head? You can't take your hand off the hat so you can let the hat stay on top of your head.
Hi.
Who is that?
Who's that?
What the hell is that?
That's Alexa.
Who is that?
Hi.
I don't know who that is. That's a Chinese. That's a Chinese rat monkey.
Oh,
that's a Chinese rat monkey. Yeah, that's a Chinese rat monkey.
I see you shake your head.
Nah, that's a Chinese Jerome rat monkey.
Why you calling?
Hey man, you need to get off the screen, man. Come real, man. Get your ass out this here podcast. We ain't trying to see this shit tonight. Nobody, you are not a comedian. You're not a comedian, so you get the hell on, man. We know what you about. You get the hell on, man.
Is this making you feel insecure?
No, it's not. No, it's not. Never have been. I just said. How's it making you feel
uncomfortable?
It made me laugh.
No, I'm laughing, nigga. No, I'm laughing at you. I'm not laughing with you. I'm laughing at you.
Man, don't disrespect him like that, man.
Y'all hear
Alex, you get on my nerves because I was really like, who the fuck is that?
I said amigas. I said amigas.
You said I don't even call my brothers niggas.
I said amigas. Y'all, I said don't call me nigga.
But you can call everybody else a nigga.
He said he don't do it. Now
Alex.
I came on for the niggas.
I came on for the snow bunnies. Hey, Kay.
Hi, Cozell again, and congratulations. I'm starting to
Congratulations on what? I'm G Daddy, man. Don't disrespect me like that.
Congratulations, G Daddy.
Yeah, all right, G Daddy. Yeah,
hey, right. Alex, I said hi to you, sir.
Hi.
That's Alexis. That's not Alex.
I'm niggas.
I ain't gonna talk about Alexis.
Nigga.
I'm niggas Isha right now.
Oh, okay.
Niggas Isha? I can't read. I ain't gonna lie.
I thought it was like
I'm the one that you don't call on in the back of the class because I really can't make all the big words out. Don't do that to me.
Lipstick.
Don't do that to me.
Hey, look, that nigga that got off the thing, he's so uncomfortable.
Man. He mad. That's what it is. You better take it off before he be sending you a DM.
No. I'm talking to a third. No, Negroes. I'm talking to a third generation. Ain't no uncomfortability with me. You talking with a motherfucking me warrior, nigga. I keep telling you, Jerome. Let me say this here. Here's the thing. What, like I say about my brothers and about some of my sisters, and you know what has been is the indoctrination. What's real. So what we need to do is unlearn every fucking thing. Because if they told you need to eat 3 times a day, they lied to you.
They lied.
If they said you need to drink milk,
I agree on that.
they lied to you.
Agree. They lied to you.
If they said
we need to eat today.
how many?
Well, that's so intolerant. I can't even drink
Excuse me?
milk. They lied.
How many
So how
times?
many times a day should we eat?
Who drinks milk? On this panel, who drinks milk? Who drinks milk on this panel? Which one of us does the bone good for the milk?
You, sir.
Oh,
Never have been, because you know why? Because it's not milk.
How many times a day should
The only time that we were supposed to drink milk is when the mother was harvesting the milk.
Why you keep talking about milk?
I said the only time that we were supposed to drink milk is when the mother was harvesting the milk. As us coming up young, that's it. Don't drink no more milk after that.
Does not. It really doesn't strengthen your bones. It actually weakens your bones.
Okay.
Yeah, you get osteoporosis.
How many times we supposed to eat a day, Alpha?
One time a day. Once.
What time?
I'm doing something right, but I still ain't losing no weight.
And then do the celestial deal. After 12 o'clock is the first time you should eat.
But you
Let
said
your
once a
body
day.
fast.
Oh.
After 12. I said after 12. Whatever you eat after 12, if you don't eat no more than that, let's just say you eat fruits and vegetables after 12, and then you ate you a salad 6 o'clock. You're good. You are good. The strongest primate in the world is a gorilla. And all this motherfucker eats vegetation. That same gorilla can go to a tree and pick the banana just like we pick. And eat and peel the banana like we peel. We don't have incisors. See, our teeth are not made to cut through flesh. The best time to eat the meat is when it has that blood. That's why the animals get all that protein in it. We don't get the protein because it's cooked and it's already dead meat. Say it again, ma'am.
We do not have incisors.
Incisors, like fangs. Yeah,
we do though.
Your shit are flat.
We do
but it's flat. Your teeth are flat. They're flat. Your teeth are flat. They're not made to cut into flesh. It's made to grind things.
We're omnivores.
No, excuse me?
We're supposed to eat flesh. We're omnivores.
No, you're supposed to eat vegetables and fruits. How can you? How does your body and how does your makeup as a individual, as a human, digest flesh? How does it do it?
We don't eat it. We don't eat
Excuse me? Excuse me?
We don't eat flesh.
Are you meaning meat in general? You talking about meat in general?
Okay, check it out. Listen to me. As a meat eater. Okay, as a meat eater. Y'all listen to me. As a meat eater. Y'all notice all the meat eaters, tigers, lions, all that shit. They got them big ass teeth, right? So what they do when they catch the meat, the first thing they do, when they get the meat, the most thing they getting out the meat is the protein from the blood. Because they getting it right off the top. And then they leave the meat alone till everybody else comes. And then they leave the meat alone. Hold on. And then they leave the meat alone till everybody else come get the shit. But as us, the meat is cooked. It's processed and then it's cooked. So you've already cooked all the protein out of it. They told you that you was getting protein out of dead meat. It's already dead. And then, and not only that, they said eat this 3 times a day. Yeah, a lot of black people, a lot of white folks had meat 3 times a day. 3 times a day. Your body cannot digest that. It's not possible. Shit don't make sense. It never have and it never will. Everything they taught us, we have to unlearn and relearn. Every information, it saddens.
How does that speak for? How does it speak for ours? How does it speak for? How does that speak for our great grandmothers and great grandfathers who ate this meat that you're talking about and have lived healthily for 100+ years?
It came from a book.
What?
Things that was they had things that was great. They had things that was great back then. Food was not processed like it is because right now, see, back when our parents, they had food. Right now, we're eating a product. It is not food. So it's
But
so.
it was still meat they were eating back then.
No, it wasn't. It was not
They was eating
processed.
chitlins and all kind of stuff.
Let me help you understand something. If y'all think that if y'all think technology don't have anything to do with it, and America is what America, a motherfucking
The question is being
order of
asked.
French fries is worse than a damn pack of cigarettes. Yeah, you can go get an order of French fry from McDonald's. That's worse than a pack of cigarettes.
This
Yeah,
nigga talking
yeah.
about he made the hostess leave. Hi, Alex.
We got.
How are you?
Hey, man. Listen to Dr. Kumar.
So what about fish? Fish would be considered flesh. What would be wrong with eating fish?
Well, right now they said fish is fucked up too because of all the poison that's in the water. Fish is fucked up too.
That's been going on
In
for years.
America,
That's been going on for years.
in America, y'all hold on, y'all. This has just got to do with America where we live at.
Hold on.
This got to, everything has to do with America where we live at. I just left. I just came from Spain in September. It is totally fucking different on the other side of the world. Well, you damn right, and then I'm going back, but it won't be Spain. It'll be Africa, and then I'm going back because America, for whatever reason, they trying to kill you, bruh. And it's in the proof. Y'all know this shit. You gotta die. You want to suffer? How much, Jerome? What medication do you take?
Viagra.
You make
You know that's gonna fuck you
Get
up.
him, Kurt.
Yeah, them
Kurt.
dick pills gonna really fuck you up. And you younger than me, and taking dick pills. That's a problem. That's
Get you
a
some
problem,
horny goat.
Jerome.
Get you some horny goat weed. Get you some horny goat
Yes,
weed.
that's natural vitamins. That's That's natural. Horny goat is natural. Horny goat is natural.
What's
but
natural?
Even that, horny goat weed.
What's weed?
It's a herb. It's a herb, bruh. It's a herb.
Okay. Do you? So it's
Yeah,
not
you don't know
You
nothing about
and me,
that. 'Cause
you can take it too.
So weed ain't processed.
Yeah.
You don't mix it with
Excuse
stuff
me?
to make it to be able to get high off of.
Say it
No,
again,
it's
what?
horny goat weed. That's the
It's
name
horny
of the
goat.
herb. Horny goat
He said
weed.
It's
See,
still processed with something.
Jerome graduated he was on the little yellow bus, so you have to excuse Jerome. We don't know a whole bunch, so
All the buses
we
were
gonna
yellow.
we gonna work with Jerome for a minute. He don't know a
You was
whole bunch.
homeschooled from prison.
Really?
Alex, would you like to say something to Umar Johnson Jr.?
No, man, I'm being enlightened right now. You know, I'm learning a lot.
I love the fact.
Being enlightened.
I love the fact. When I left the third grade, is when I left my neighborhood. I tried to come back, and you understand me, because
They probably wouldn't let you back
I
in.
think it's like my 10th. Yeah, now my 10th grade year, my mom say, "Fuck that." No, my mom say, "Fuck that. You're not going back over there. You can talk and see and deal with your homeboys every day when you get out of school." So I appreciate the fact that I went over there with them white folk, because understanding what the hood taught me is what nothing else can teach me. See, I have the understanding of books, and I have the understanding of just, a real world shit, because what we got taught was totally different. Yeah, I know. We got taught how to check books, write in cursive, clean up the house, work on motors, read a tape measure. Yeah, we got taught all that shit. I don't know if a whole bunch. I know, Jerome, you at that particular. I don't know. You right there at the crisp of it. You at the crisp. You might be a little bit slower.
Yeah, I'm really slow.
Yeah. No, you're not. No, you're not. But you act like it. No. But here's the thing, y'all. No. But here's the thing. Religion. Here's the thing. What religion has done. See, the religion that Black people profess in, is a religion that was given to us. It was given to us to continue to keep us normalized, to keep us centralized, to keep us boxed in.
Which religion
Because why?
which religion are you speaking of when you say that? Because and let me just hear me out for a second.
Christianity.
Christianity has been evidence of Christianity being in Africa. It's been there since before 100 AD. So my question to you is, when people talk about these, there's evidence of the first church in Africa around 45 AD. So the question that I'm asking you, when people speak about these different religions that have controlled Black people, why is there never, when I say never, I mean never mention of Islam?
Okay, can I ask you something?
And Islam is a religion that has killed millions of Africans. I mean, they really went into Africa and just decimated whole communities. And no one ever speaks about that.
Who is they? Hold on, who is they went into Africa and killed people because of religion? Who? The gatekeepers.
No, that's not what
that's them white folks. Okay, y'all check this out. I don't know. That's what Jerome said. Okay, sister, let me say this to sister. When the Africans said, because their religion was spiritual, first off and foremost, there was no Christianity in Africa, sister. When the Africans said that, hold on, sister. When the Africans said that the sun walked on water, they meant that the sun itself cascaded across the water. Never that the S-O-N. Secondly, man itself, ourselves, we preceded, themselves, I said ourselves, we preceded religion. So what were we supposed to be praising back when? Because as everybody understand that there was I don't understand how an entity gave a son and made a son, and then the son that the entity and that the God made, was white, and then and then the white God that the God made, understand me, was him. The God that he made, Jesus.
Is that what you're saying? Is that what you're hung up on? Is the race? Because I mean, if you want to, I would say worship. Christianity is not necessarily the religion of worshiping Jesus Christ. It's more so of following him.
And his word,
But he's not white.
Can you repeat that? Can you repeat that?
Christianity is not necessarily a religion that is based on the worship of Jesus Christ, more so the following of him. And the race is something that man did. It's not anything that the faith of Christianity did, because you go to different cultures and Jesus looks whatever culture they are. It's pictures of Jesus in Asian cultures and he looks Asian.
Man,
he doesn't look white.
I asked them last week. I said, listen, because he kept talking about this Jesus picture on the wall and all this. So I asked him, I said, well,
Buddha is not Jesus. Buddha is not Jesus.
I didn't say Buddha.
Stop. Y'all got now. You said you can go to other religions and judge Jesus.
No, that's not what you said. That's not what you said.
Other regions, not religions, regions.
You did not say nothing about Buddha.
You don't listen. But anyway, the Bible never said.
I'm listening to everything, Jerome.
Hold on, man. The Bible never said Jesus was white.
Never.
Niggas always want to talk this Jesus white stuff.
All they said was how his hair looked.
Because y'all seen a picture. I can draw a picture.
But since they never said, okay, that's cool. That's cool. They never said he was white, right? They never said he was white.
Never said nothing. They just talked about his hair.
Okay. But here's what they did do. Okay.
Who is they, first of all?
I don't know. The powers to be. the powers to be. Here's what they did do.
So they
They
not here
took
yet.
the book. They took the book. They showed y'all a cross. They showed y'all a cross. Here's the thing, y'all remember. You got 3 crosses. On one side of one cross, there was a thief. On the other side, it was a killer. In the middle, it was an innocent man. They said that this innocent man was the savior. He's in the middle of a thief and a killer. For whatever the people who was existed took this innocent man as to be a thief and a killer is beyond me. Now, they also said that this individual died on that cross along with the killer and the thief, and that this individual was resurrected on Christmas, December the 25th.
That ain't what it said.
No, that's his birthday. That's his birthday. Get it right.
Well, how much?
Christmas is his
Well,
birthday.
how much is the risen? I don't know, y'all. I don't know, y'all. This is history. Y'all, this is what they say. Listen, don't. I'm
you
the
need to stop
messenger.
listening to people and start reading. Because he was not resurrected on Christmas. That's his birthday.
Okay, well, why do y'all celebrate? Why does everybody celebrate Christmas? Why does everybody celebrate Christmas?
That's not even his birthday.
Jesus Christ.
Why do the
No,
birth?
it's not.
Why does everybody celebrate Christmas?
It's the day that we choose to celebrate his birth, but that's not his birthday. It's
Everybody
like Martin Luther
celebrate
King Day.
Christmas.
We telling you, it's supposed to be the day Jesus was born. That's why we celebrate Christmas.
Supposed to be the day?
Now, when was his resurrection? But he brought up the resurrection. So, do you know when the resurrection was?
No, hold on. Jesus was the guy. Hold on, y'all, hold on. Let me back up because I'm the one that don't know. Y'all supposed to be teaching me. Jesus was the guy who was in the middle of the killer and the thief.
We going back to you saying
No. Hold on, y'all. I cannot get that picture from out of my head. Okay.
All you gotta do is listen.
You sound like you're talking underwater.
No, that's not me.
You sound like you underwater.
That's not me. That wasn't me.
No, we weren't talking to you. We was talking about oh boy.
That wasn't me. I said, as I said to y'all, let me ask y'all a question. Who was the guy that was hanging on the third cross in the middle, in between the killer and the thief? Who was that guy? Okay. So since he died then, because he died on that cross, right?
Yeah.
Did he?
His body, yeah.
His body.
So we can get this over
with. Now don't get it over with because you supposed to call me and you supposed to have this whole topic. Jerome.
I'm waiting on you to ask your question, sir.
Well, let me say this here.
Wait a minute. You just said that to say nothing.
Yeah, because we asked him,
with this alien.
When does he think Jesus' resurrection was? Because he said it was.
I don't know. There's too many stories. But I tell y'all what. I'm gonna ask y'all a question. Cause see, this is what we should have. What is this? I can't hear this. Is that me?
I'm gonna mute you, Sheldon, until you're ready to talk.
No, Sheldon. That's Sheldon. That's coming from Sheldon.
Okay.
He muted it.
Okay, so check this out. I'm gonna ask y'all something. Within slavery, right? Because slavery was not, slavery was not our history, but within slavery, who's the first black pastor?
Black pastor?
Okay.
Yeah.
Black. The first individual they're allowed to read.
I'm not sure who the first black pastor was, but I know I know that there was a church in Alexandria.
Hold on, y'all. Hold on.
Tell us who the first black pastor was.
Somebody.
Who was the first black pastor?
Black pastors that we know of.
Hold on, James. You gotta let other people talk, man. You can't keep asking questions then answer them. What you say, man?
There was a church. That's what I was speaking about earlier. There was a church in Alexandria, Egypt, which is Africa. That was around AD 49. Like they found evidence of the first church there. I don't know who the pastor was. I not right off the top of my head, but I do know.
Pastor.
Oh, I thought he said black pastor.
No, he said the first black pastor. Oh, I ain't hear slave. Like we would know. I mean, come on.
That's what I was thinking, but
okay, so the first black pastor that we knew of that rebelled was Nat Turner. Y'all know anything about Nat Turner?
Yeah, I know about that. The abolitionist.
Okay, so check this out. What Nat was able to do as a child, because they didn't really want black people reading the Bible back then because they didn't want you to read, first off and foremost.
But he was nowhere near the first black pastor.
So they allowed this kid to read. So this kid was allowed to read the Bible because when he went in and wanted to just read, and there was encyclopedias, white folks said, "No, this is not for you. This is too much for you. You don't need to. This ain't for you. You need to read this," which was the Bible. Okay.
He must have been Ken the Cat Williams.
The Bible consisted of Christianity, religion. That's the Bible. The Bible and the Bible there are books and everything that's in the Bible that reinforces slavery. Okay, so since he read this, he was able to go around from slave camp to slave camp and to make the slave that was being, ruckus, outraging, docile. But then he saw a lot of BS. So considering he was able to read this particular Bible, there's another side to the Bible. Yeah, there's a let's say dark side. So as more he's seen, the more he read into the other side of the Bible. Because y'all do know they took 14 books out the Bible. Prior to taking these, yeah, they did. Prior to taking these 14 in the Vatican. They're in the Vatican. They're in the Vatican. They're in the Vatican.
Let me ask you this though. Let me ask you this. Let me ask you this. I want you to listen to me for a minute.
Talk to me, sis.
So your fault with Christianity is that it mentions activities
I don't have a fault.
that were going on regardless of if the Bible was written or not. Slavery existed. It existed before the Bible was written. It existed in Africa before white people got there. Every civilization to ever exist, from I'm talking about Incas, Aztecs, every civilization had war, right? And when you fought wars in these civilizations and you took over a certain group of people, guess what those people became?
What?
Slaves.
Let me say this to y'all. Yeah, okay, y'all. Okay. I hear you. Do y'all know anything about indentured servitude? See, indentured servitude. They don't take. Hold on, sister. Oh, so y'all are comparing the slavery that happened to a black man because those Africans that was who y'all hollering about, they enslaved, that was indentured servitude. They got to go home. Hold on, sister. Hold on. Their name.
You the one brought it up.
Okay, well, let me answer. Within the African, hold on, sister. Y'all hold on. Within the African slavery, their names stayed the same. They got to go home because that was indentured servitude. They was paying off. Hold on, sister. They was paying.
No, that's what she said.
No, the slavery.
Hold on.
You won't listen. You won't listen.
You doing too much talking. That's what she was saying about the Bible. That's the same type of slavery the Bible was speaking of.
I got a quick question.
I know, because that's what the Bible reinforces. Slavery. Indentured servitude was in Africa.
Indentured servitude is what the Bible reinforces.
The Bible talking about when black folks was enslaved over here in America.
Obey your earthly masters. If you killing me, you take.
If you a slave over in
Y'all hold up.
It's still your earthly master.
Well, how to? Okay, let me ask him this, Jerome. Let me ask him this. Can you? Okay, let me ask you this, sir. How were slaves supposed to be treated by their masters? What does the Bible say?
Okay, you know how slaves were treated by their masters? Let me tell you how slaves were treated by their masters. Let me tell you how slaves were treated by their masters. Let me tell you how slaves were treated by their masters. Here's what the master did to the slave. The master took the master.
I said, what did the Bible say? How did the Bible say they were supposed to be treated?
It didn't say how they were supposed to be treated.
But it does.
It says, slaves, obey your masters.
I said, how are the masters?
Now, what you said, Mac?
I said that
your name is not Mag, ma'am. Go ahead, Mac.
I'm looking up the verse now, but there are instructions on how slave masters were supposed to treat their slaves. It's in the Bible, and it's not how American or English slave masters treated their slaves. They were supposed to be treated with respect.
Say what it says.
That's why they didn't want to read the Bible.
She waiting. She trying to
say what it says. Just say what it says.
Okay, hold on just a second. Hold on. Okay, I think it starts at Ephesians 6:9. So I'll go ahead and read. This is just a simple Google search, but I'm going to go ahead and read it. It says, and masters, treat your slaves in the same way. Do not threaten them, since you know that he who is both their master and yours is in heaven, and there is no favoritism with him. So the Bible literally tells these slave masters, treat your slaves with respect. You supposed to treat them just as well as they are supposed to treat you.
Is that your New Testament? Is that your New Testament? Is that the New Testament, King James?
It doesn't matter. She read it.
It doesn't matter. There was 2 testaments. What do you mean it doesn't matter?
So
you got a new and old. Which one you want to go to?
James,
there was 2.
What do you think the New
Go
Testament?
back to slavery. What do you mean?
James, quit shouting like a woman and quit talking so goddamn much. What do you think the New Testament did? Why do y'all think the New Testament just shitting on the Old Testament? The Old Testament don't mean shit since it's a new one. The New Testament ain't no different than 2024 is to 2023, nigga.
Why did it change? Let me ask you something. The truth is a straight line, right?
I don't know.
Right?
I've never seen it.
Okay, listen to me. Just answer the question. The truth is a straight line, right? Do we all agree? Do we all agree that the truth is a straight line?
No.
The truth is wavy. It's wavy.
Okay, so what do you say? But what are you getting at though?
I'm getting at that the Bible has so many. The Bible is a book full of allegories. It's full of stories. Okay.
So
in the Bible, hold on, y'all. If a Bible is a book of history, how come the Old and the New does not speak of dinosaurs? It's a book. You got to be able to recollect that, right?
Who said it was dinosaurs?
But I just want to say this real quick. Because you jump from one subject to the next. Deal with the subject you're talking about.
And why? So you believe in dinosaurs, but you won't believe in the Bible?
You goddamn me right.
You ain't never seen a goddamn.
You ain't never seen no dinosaur.
Because you know why I believe in dinosaurs? We can go find the fossils. We can go get the fossils. We can get the fossils from a dinosaur.
You can't get a goddamn.
You can't find David.
Let me ask you this then. Why you think dinosaurs stop living?
You can't find David, Peter.
Stop living.
Hold on. Can I say?
Hold on, nigga. You keep talking.
You can't find no dinosaur.
Ain't
You
no
say you
other
don't know
animal
David
on
and Peter.
earth.
Damn, you can
can't
go
find
to
no
a
dinosaur.
museum and see a dinosaur bone.
Nigga, you can go to
How you know that?
museum and
How you know
still
them
say
dinosaur bones?
that don't mean they still living or ever lived. Why in the world
He's
did
going on and
dinosaurs
on and on.
Hey,
stop?
listen to this. Listen.
We're gonna put you in the back. You won't shut the fuck up. Well, he's still back there talking.
You're not even paying attention to the screen or
That nigga
nothing.
made Shannon shut up. God damn, you know he's tough. I'm trying to figure out why people even believe in dinosaurs. That's the only animal they ever said that's just stopped making more animals of themselves. But yet people believe that it was dinosaurs. I'm confused. And where these big motherfuckers live at when they was alive?
I'm always confused about why they just always center in on Christianity when they talk about how Africans were done wrong. When Islam, I'm not pointing fingers at no faith system, but Islam was way more destructive to African culture than Christianity ever thought about being.
You know why
And it's
people have a
still
problem with
destructive.
Christianity?
It's still destructive.
You know why people have a problem with Christianity? Because we're the only religion that there's a punishment for being wrong, doing wrong. We the only one. This is the only religion to where if you do wrong, there's a consequence for it.
Right.
Any other religion, you can do whatever the fuck you want to do, and there's no consequences. That's why they always have a problem with Christianity, because this is the only religion to where if we say, all right, if you do sin, then there's consequences for it. All the other ones, they don't even have it. So that's why they always fight against that, because that's the devil in them trying to fight against what's right.
Who
just pulled up TD Jakes?
Have you ever been?
What a segue.
You've gone through a time of swallowing where everything was overwhelming.
Oh my goodness, Shannon.
Oh my God!
I actually want to see that sermon. I wonder what was the name of that sermon.
Which one? Who just put that up there? Which sermon is that?
I don't know what sermon it was, but that's when he kept saying something about. See, you know how people be doing these clips and stuff. So he was saying the words. Yeah. He kept saying swallowing.
Swallow, yeah. And you go to swallow.
I don't trust the internet. First of all, that's why I say I need to see the sermon.
Yeah.
You need to. Who? Somebody said something about him to you earlier, Jerome. They were saying your pastor TD Jakes is a power bottom. Was that Henry that said that
was
earlier?
The guy who was just out there. Yeah, that was him.
Yeah, that's what I figured it was. Mm-hmm.
That's why I say
bring
really
it,
at that time TD Jakes didn't have nothing to stop it.
He ain't gonna let nobody talk. James, you're back.
I'm back.
Okay.
What was that video? Swallowing. He was swallowing.
There you go. There you go. See,
TD Jakes is a power bottom. He's a power bottom. He's gay. Sorry, is what it is.
What it is. You say he's gay?
So
wait, you said TD Jakes is gay?
Yeah, he's gay.
So how do you know he's gay?
It's not because of that.
Let me help you understand something. How I know he's gay, sister. Because there will never be a man. Hold on, sister. You could never, as a man, Jerome could never sat in my fucking lap. Okay? Point blank.
Say swallow.
Simple.
Who sat in his lap?
He can't sit in my lap.
Who sat in
He has been named in court documents with Cassie and Diddy, right? Like isn't that what it is? Yeah, him and Diddy supposed to have had a thing or something like that.
That's why they call TD Jakes a power bottom. TD Jakes is a power bottom.
This nigga will not shut up. Who sat in TD Jakes' lap?
I'm done.
James, who sat in his lap?
Huh?
Who sat in his lap?
there was who was that? God, I can't think of that dude. Who was that dude? It's on the internet. You can pull it up. All you gotta do, who said, just like y'all pulled that video talking about him swallowing.
All right.
How do you hold on. Pull that
James, pull it up and send it to me in my inbox. When you have an accusation, send it to me. Because you just make up shit. You done made Easter, Christmas, and Christmas and Halloween, all kind of shit tonight.
You stupid.
That's why y'all celebrate Christmas, because he rose on the third
Because he
day.
rose on Christmas.
No.
A cross on his forehead. This nigga done made up a whole slave story.
You silly.
Nah, he's silly. This nigga done made up a whole bunch of shit. Nigga scaring me.
They just have these ideas of Christianity that's not even true, and they really believe it. They don't take the time to research. They don't even take the time to ask. They just come up accusatory.
You know what's so crazy about it, man? There's everything that Christianity tells you to do is doing something good, and they have a problem with it. How you have a problem with something that's pushing good?
Well, the Bible tells you.
It tells you to do bad stuff. It's all
The Bible tells you. It tells you that as time goes on, they're going to call evil good, and they will call good evil. The Bible tells you that they're going to do that.
And they said niggas be wearing dreadlocks and all that type of stuff. I should have went on doing the Bible study lesson tonight.
Jerome, you hating because your hair too good to wear dreadlocks. Is that what this is about?
Somewhere in the Bible it was talking about a man shouldn't have long hair.
Boy, you is silly.
It did say that.
Where it say men shouldn't have long hair and Jesus had long hair?
I'm gonna show you.
If you're talking about the verses that have something to do with homosexuality, I think it was referring to like cross dressers.
I don't even think it was about homosexual. I don't know.
What? You looking it up, Jerome?
Yeah, I took a screenshot of this. I actually showed it last week.
I'm supposed to do some more.
But I didn't read. When you hear something about it in the Bible, always try to read the chapter before and after. You can get the context of what's being said.
Right.
A lot of this stuff is other people talking and all this. But it talks about a man having long hair and a woman having bald head.
Well, let's get right to it.
Mm-hmm.
Our couple got back to business as usual, but when Letitia Marceau attempted to unofficially bring back, they were met with a host of allegations about their shady business acumen and questions about what was really going on behind the scenes. Take a look.
What's y'all's budget for your speakers and your panels? I honestly wanted to be a free. I wasn't even ready for the but that's why you have sponsorship. I think they're trying to make it seem like they're wanting to be secret of how much money they got in. They make some money and they don't want to disclose us. I think we should have something where we get good things to get people.
So y'all still here? Y'all finish debating with James on the validity of y'all of Christianity?
Dating shit, we couldn't get nothing in. He through preaching.
I was trying to intervene.
That wasn't preaching.
It wasn't working.
That was the devil's preaching. He got it in.
Let me just look at why he thought Nat Turner was the first black pastor.
That part, girl. That part.
Well, the thing about it is he was going too far into what he was saying without giving it any type of basis. Like you just all over the place. Like nobody, you got to put things together and with something. Otherwise, it's just nobody really can understand why you would believe something different than what Christians believe. So,
well, he didn't. I mean, he couldn't have believed in too much because he thought the December 25th was Resurrection Day. So that just shows you right there that he don't know too much about the Bible. So.
In all fairness, I think he does. I think he was being sarcastic.
No, he believed that. He believed it.
He said it. He said it.
He said he believed that.
He said Christmas was the day that Jesus Christ.
Yep.
That's right.
And he was confident about that.
Oh, I must have missed that part because I thought he was saying that according to how it was written in the Bible or how it's being celebrated.
No, he said that's what we asked him. Where did he get that from? And he couldn't explain it. So what I elaborated on really, that's the birth of Christ. So please tell us his resurrection day. He said he didn't know.
That nigga said Christmas was. He said
the resurrection.
Easter was the resurrection.
He said Christmas was
he didn't say nothing about Easter. I was waiting on him to say it. He never said that.
That was funny though.
He never said that. He said they told him, and we asked who was they. He couldn't explain who they were.
Tried to help. Yeah, that was draining.
It was actually funny, Shannon. It was kind of funny, but then because he couldn't elaborate on nothing he was saying, that's why he kept switching the subjects.
Right. I'm like, y'all couldn't say nothing, and I definitely couldn't say nothing. I tried.
Because I don't know how we got from Jesus Christ and then T.D. Jason's gay. We got to all that.
And the dinosaurs.
Yeah, and the dinosaurs, And we shouldn't be eating food. We shouldn't be eating this food because it's going to kill us. Guess what? We all going to die one day.
And guess what? Some of the oldest people to ever live were meat eaters. So
Yep. Girl, you better not tell them they can't afford.
He's read information that says that because you made I think it was you, Lisa, that made a statement about whether Jesus is white, black, green, or yellow. What does it matter? And
it doesn't say it in the Bible. It just says how his hair looks.
And where he's going with his understanding is that everything about Black people and everything else that's going on in the world is because of race or white versus black. Okay, so it's going to make it. So he's going to say that if it came from white people, it's got to be false or altered in some form of fashion against Black people. So the reason why he doesn't believe that we're supposed to believe it is because it's all
go cheese
related.
Well, my question to him, that's very and I get it, but it's very self-centered to African Americans. But what is the answer for Africans from other regions who are suffering due to other cultures coming in and giving them their religion?
Or robbing them.
Well, the thing about it is even though other cultures and other times and in other places people were in name enslaved, but were more indentured servitude, indentured servants, is because they did receive some form of compensation. They did not lose their language, and what they were taught wasn't something brand new to them. They were able to still maintain their own identities.
But see, they did that. But see, that's one of the reasons when he brought up how.
Go ahead.
I'm sorry.
No, the difference between, and that's the difference I think he was trying to make between Black American slaves and anybody else that was enslaved over time in other
But
regions.
He kept
why
relating
is
it to the
that the
Bible, though.
fault?
He was trying to say the Bible.
Why is that? That's what I'm saying. Why is that the fault of Christianity when Christianity literally was indentured servitude? During the year of Jubilee, these indentured servants were set free. They was able to go home. It's called the year of Jubilee. So why is it that people always think that Christianity, the slavery in America goes back to what's in the Bible? It doesn't. That's indentured servitude in the Bible. It's not what was done here.
But what they're saying is that the Bible that we're reading isn't the actual one we're supposed to be reading.
But the one we're
But that's
reading
not
is
the
the one
fault that they had. They don't say that
So they're
though.
trying to
They
blame.
just
Yeah. Go ahead.
So which one, Shannon?
Either one, the King James version or the Old Testament.
The King James version, you got the
Old
promise.
Testament is in the King James version.
Well,
but
New
just like she was saying earlier, how slaves should have been taught or appreciated. That's why they didn't want them to read the Bible.
Right, because they wasn't doing it. They weren't enslaving them in America
I mean,
that way.
that goes on today.
And in turn, our slave masters were the ones who weren't obeying the Bible.
Exactly. That's what
Even
I'm
that
saying.
don't make
I
sense
was
to
just
me
gonna
because
say. I was gonna say they would have took that part out if they were really trying to manipulate slaves. I don't even feel like they would have left that in there.
But see, this is the thing. Back then, slaves couldn't read.
Right.
They
So
couldn't
it was
read.
all what they told them.
Yeah.
And that's
Okay,
And that's why
if
they
you
were
learn how to
forbidden.
read,
teach the slaves to read then.
right, and if you learn how to read and they caught you trying to teach somebody, they would kill you.
But who taught
And
But here's the thing, though: if they were taking,
It was some Cat Williams back then that could figure things out.
Exactly. It was some everybody back then.
That's impossible.
And figure things out and learn how to.
Now them slaves.
but my question is, if they were manipulating the Bible to where slaves wouldn't know this and wouldn't know that, why would they leave it in there that slave masters were supposed to treat their slaves with respect? That would have been the first thing I
they
would
didn't
have
write the
thought
Bible.
that they would have taken out.
Why would they
They
even
didn't
just
write the
give
Bible.
a Bible period?
Don't you read number one? Number two, I don't think they can really take things out
No, that's what I'm saying.
other than what the powers that be took out when you're talking about the 14 books that were taken out. Now that was way back when they started distributing Christianity and all of that stuff amongst the people in Roman Catholic times. So when they came up with what they wanted to have not in there, or according to Shonda on one of the shows, because 14 books was too heavy, they didn't want to carry them 14, so they left 14.
But if you read I think it's Quran or something my mom had, them 14 books are in there.
However you spin it, they as Americans or whatever you want to call the slave masters, Europeans, blah blah blah, they didn't have the power to take nothing out the Bible.
No,
you know what I'm saying? They didn't have that power because they still under authority of.
Yeah,
you know,
they just took it and twisted it around. That's all they did.
Correct, and they tried to keep you from reading it for yourself as much as possible, and then they also taught you the English language, so they told you what words mean that might not. So there was no need to take it out if they thought they could manipulate you through it.
Let me ask y'all
So
something.
why is that the fault of Christianity, though? Why do people always blame
that part?
I've never.
Why did the people that are making all the rules, if they making the laws and all the rules, and they the slave owners and all this shit, if they don't want these niggas to do certain things, all they have to do is just not allow them to do certain things.
You can't.
Why y'all think y'all saying they gave them the Bible because they couldn't read?
No, they didn't give them the Bible. They were prohibited from reading. It's just you had some of them that. Okay.
Hold on, I'm saying, if I'm in charge of you, and if I don't want you to know something, and I'm controlling whatever you know, why the fuck would I give you the Bible in the first place?
That don't mean I won't go behind your back and learn different. That's just like a pastor tell you when he's preaching a sermon.
They gave them the Bible, but y'all saying they didn't want them to read certain things. So they gave them the Bible because they knew they couldn't read.
They didn't want them to read, period.
But
they snuck and
why
did
give
it.
them books? You're in charge of giving them.
They snuck and got the book.
From each other.
They snuck
They don't own no books. So where would they?
Just like you had the house slaves. They snuck and did it.
The ingenious. You can't hold back life. You can't hold back people. People are smart. Some people are Cat Williams IQ intelligent.
But you're missing the point. They gave them the books.
I'm not.
They did not.
Give them the books. They did not give them the books.
So
they didn't give them the book. They stole them. That's why they got caught.
That is why when they learned how to read them, from how they understood it, it was believable and it was hopeful, and that's where faith came from.
And that's where they faith came in. Exactly.
It coincided with something that was already in their spirit from wherever they came from.
But then you listen to this. It's so funny y'all say that because I ain't gonna compare. But Ruth was on today. They did a marathon. But if you listen to them in the beginning of Roots, they already had their beliefs. It just wasn't America beliefs. Like they spoke a totally different language, everything. English. But they worship Allah. You know, and so they beliefs was totally different. So they get to America, they want to know what this book is and why they keep keeping it from them. Because in reality, back then, that's probably all you had.
They were kids. Y'all have to also go and do the history on the ages of most of the slaves. Most of them slaves was kids.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Especially in Arabic countries.
We take this image like how Kanye jumps up and he can get out there and be like, "Oh, slavery was a choice." It wasn't no choice to no children.
No, who wants to go do that?
And he meant something completely different. When he said that, he didn't mean people just you choose slavery or you choose. He said that if people were really, if slaves would have got together and revolted.
You're right.
That's more what he was talking about. He's saying that they should have revolted.
Ain't that what they did, and that's why we free today? Or no?
Well, we talking about like in the beginning, you know, if they.
So you telling me all them kids in Africa was
they were scared.
They were. He's not talking about.
You can't tell me that because it wasn't mostly. It wasn't a lot of adults. It was kids, and then you also have to understand that in Africa, Africans enslaved Africans. You know, there was hierarchy. You know what I mean? And to them, you belong. If you were in my tribe, and I could trade you for some shit. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So if you wanted to revolt, we just gonna kill you because you're going against this, and you got your other side, the people that that will kill you, and we still gonna take these kids.
And that's what Kanye said. Kanye said, "Die." He basically was like, "I would have died." Like there's no way they would have took me. There's no way they would have took me. I would have fought and I would have died.
You know
they
what?
would not have taken me.
I used to always say that I could have never been a slave. They would have killed me. But you know what my aunt told me? She said, your attitude and your mindset would have been totally different back then.
And you don't know what fear is. You ain't never seen nobody get
killed.
If
you ain't never been through it. Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? You don't know what that's going to do to your psyche and your, you know, we already running around America screaming how much you're traumatized. Imagine, you know what I mean? Just imagine, like right there. And then if you want to go ahead. Well, you're going to die too. You know what I mean? But you don't know the manner in which you're going to die. They could torture you.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
They really they basically had these people scared.
Yeah,
they were scared,
but
you know.
And that's what I say. When I hate to keep talking, but you did bring up Islam. You said they were practicing Islam back then, but I mean, even with them, like they would take the little boys and castrate them. Yeah. And like 8 out of 10 of the little boys were killed during this castration process. Mm-hmm. That was in Islam. They literally took women and had them as sex slaves. That their only job was to sleep with 2 out of 3. Yeah. 2 out of 3 women were a sex slave, and their only job was to sleep with these Arabic.
They come in and get it anytime they want to.
Islamic rulers, yeah, that was their job, and have their babies.
Yeah. So
You know what I mean?
that leads you back to prostitution.
But we
Prostitution's been going on a long time.
in America too, y'all keep on letting them get away with changing these laws. That's what they gonna be doing out here too. They gonna force
Girl,
y'all. They gonna force
I'm
y'all
gonna say
to.
this.
They
I
gonna
know a
force
lot
you
of
to
people
have
don't
your
agree with
babies.
me. I know a lot of people don't agree with me, but like the election coming up, you know, my thing is if they let Donald Trump run again, I'm not voting no more.
Well,
And
I
that's
mean,
real talk.
it ain't really totally up to us. Like the fact that
But
Donald
it
Trump
should
is
be.
able to run is because once that insurrection went down, Americans didn't jump up and go partake in they small elections. They didn't start saying, you know what, let me start getting in office, or get a seat on the
Shit, that
council
motherfucker could run again. I could run for president.
That's
You know,
where
it don't make no
the
sense.
most noise is made. By the time it gets to who the president is, they pick them people. You know what I'm saying? They sitting up watching Joe Biden, in my opinion, look like he is deteriorating by the minute, and he's still gonna run again. Like
I don't suggest that he wrong. I don't agree with that. I do not agree with him running again.
How
But I'm saying
is America that he's leading? Is he really?
no, he's not ready. He needs to step down. But my thing is, how many laws this man done broke, and y'all gonna let him run for president again? Then you need to
They
let
all
everybody out of
breaking
jail.
laws. They all breaking laws.
That's
Every
true, but
single one.
his is so. What? How can I say it? His is so obvious, and he don't give a fuck, and he don't care.
Yeah, and it's more like we don't care because we ain't doing
Like,
shit about it.
but no, he's looking at America like they stupid.
Yeah, like y'all stupid. How can you go
Yeah.
against the actual system and still run in that system?
Talking about you gonna run again.
If it was a fraud
Nigga,
back then,
please.
why wouldn't you think it's gonna still be a fraud and you still gonna be defrauded the same way you frauded the first time? Like,
But you want to put Clinton out the office because he did what he did wasn't illegal. I'm just saying, just comparing. But I'm just saying, this nigga should not. But y'all want to oust him.
Yeah, right.
They want to oust Biden because what his son did. What about Trump?
Neither one of them. But it just.
I mean, they
seems
don't.
Like it's
They
time
don't.
for new blood. It just seemed like after
Now
Obama,
his buddy needs to get in his ear.
we should have been up, and then we went right back to the old white.
Yeah. But you know what? His homie needs to get in his ear. Hey man, step down. Let the girl run. Believe me, she'll win. Period.
Who's the girl? What girl?
The vice president. Believe me, she would. If he stepped down and let her run, I bet she win.
It's a lot of black
Only
people
way
that
she
don't
gonna
like
win,
her.
they gonna cheat. They gonna cheat.
I don't know.
It's a lot of black people that do not like that lady.
Y'all don't like her.
People don't even see her.
I'm not.
You know why? How can I?
Because she didn't see herself as black.
Let me put this in y'all ear. Okay, so when Obama was in office, you didn't hear a lot from Biden. Bam. He didn't really have to say shit. So when Obama was off, you didn't hear a lot from Biden. He really played the coattail. You don't hear a lot from her, but you don't hear no aggravation out of her either.
Biden used to try to put his foot in all Obama business, and you said,
girl, but he couldn't do it.
And misstep shit, and Obama used to be like, this motherfucker, like, will you shut the fuck up?
Yes.
He been trying to be president for forever, and that's my whole thing. Okay, you got your presidency. Go sit down somewhere. This second time, I mean, if it was really for the best interest of the country, you know what I mean?
No, I agree. He should not run. Yeah, he should not run. You know, he should not.
The only problem I got with Trump is that he want to be a dictator.
But he's illegal. Like, he don't give a fuck about us.
But he give a fuck about business, and if we gonna do anything, we need to do some business in America.
Girl, that man ain't gonna.
I'm gonna tell you something.
Ain't gonna get us out of shit.
I kind of more so stopped following politics because it just seemed like it don't do us no good. But I could say that When Trump got in there, he said he was gonna do X, Y, and Z, and guess what he did?
He did do it.
X,
That's
Y,
why
and
He
Z.
didn't do it. He
that's
did
why
try.
He did everything he said he was gonna do. And what he couldn't do or what he didn't do was because
He didn't get
you know,
reelected.
he didn't
what you call it, the electoral votes. But he
well,
tried to overrule that.
he started a lot and like Shannon said, he couldn't finish it. He didn't go through with it. But he did, the things he said he was gonna do, he did them. And that's what every president should do. If you run on a certain party line and you tell the people, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that, and you got people rallying behind you, a lot of these presidents, they get in there and it's like they get amnesia. They forgot everything they told us they was going to do.
Well, that's
don't even try to do it.
I got a couple of presidents that, I ride with, but I mean, okay, just like, let me give you an example. Obama ran that first time. They thought he was just gonna come in there and be like Jesus. No, this man done messed up this country for 8 years. What makes you think this man could settle in 4 years?
Well, it wasn't for him. No matter what he did, they was gonna say that he didn't do enough, regardless. Because he's a black man, you know what I'm saying? They gonna tarnish his character and his legacy one way or the other. And then a lot of people have to understand that the presidency is more of a figurehead than y'all believe. It's a lot of things that y'all they can do that they can't just do. They
can't control. Yeah, they can't control everything. Yeah.
Congress and get this voted on and approved and this and that. It's only when they make an executive order like we saw in the pandemic. That's why we got them little measly 612 whatever you got. Nothing that would sustain anybody and nothing that would really make a difference.
But you know what, Shannon?
We hunker down, and it's just what it is.
Obama told them
to spend it online or say it. What you doing? So
right, but do you know Obama warned them about this disease?
Do anything they want to do.
But he did before he left office. It was something going around. I can't remember what it was, but he warned them about COVID. Y'all need to stop it.
Well, what he warned them about was a pandemic and that there would be something of that kind of epic proportion. The thing is,
they probably already had threats behind the scenes.
The thing about it is, if you talking to somebody who is trying to pursue an agenda and doesn't give a fuck about what the fuck you're talking about, then
that's what I'm talking about.
You know what I'm saying? He sat his ass right there and damn near died right in front of us because
that nigga didn't have COVID. That motherfucker did not have COVID.
They were pushing an agenda. Whatever it was.
Trump.
He looked like
all of a sudden he got COVID.
He was sick. I believe he had it. He was sick.
Y'all believe in
I don't.
and all of that
I don't
stuff,
believe he had it. I don't.
It looked like that was Trump, and he looked like he was about to fall over and die.
Girl, well, he should. But I just don't believe that he had it. And then the killer part, if you had it, you still going to do press conferences?
He denied it the whole time. For me, it was more like just like that fly flying on the vice president during the debate. It was you have to believe in the power of God. See, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
If you guys really see, this is what I'm saying. This is why it's hard to really have these conversations with people who claim to be of any type of religion if they really ain't paying attention and really being honest about what the Bible says. The Bible says that this shit is coming to a motherfucking end. So why are what your faith and your hope is to be in God's favor. Seeking God. Everybody keep trying to act like things are going to get better and we're gonna put our faith in. We're going to fix
it's going to be the same world.
God said it's not going to be fixed. It's going to get worse. So why wouldn't you believe that God let him get COVID right in front of us? You know what I'm saying? To mock him, to say, "Oh, okay, but you could die too, fool."
But you know why I did? First of all, I didn't believe it. Second of all, you're still doing press conference. They kept telling him to wear a mask. What he say?
Because he still got an agenda that
he's
he's trying to push. And he's
Mm-hmm.
superhuman because he doesn't have what the average American has. They threw the kitchen sink, the motherfucking plumbing, they threw everything in the garbage can. They pulled that shit out. Everything they could think of, they threw it at Trump to save his life. Things that they wouldn't even think about with you. You cough too hard, they were like, oh, you better call your people. That next cough might be the last one. You know what I'm saying? That's all we can do for you. We about to put
He
you
should have been a consistent. And you know what? That's so wrong. I'm sorry.
and we probably not even gonna be able to identify you after a while. So you know what I'm saying? That's the average citizen. If you're talking about the mentality of a man who wants to be a dictator, he don't give a damn about what the fuck. Even if he do got COVID, he's still gonna find his agenda because they're gonna save his life. But they just because what was the other politician that was there with him? That was the black dude.
And they got it right after. They got it right after he did.
He got it first. What I can't think of that man's name right now.
I thought Donald Trump got it first.
No, the black dude got it first, and he died. They saved Trump.
Oh.
They did everything in their power that they could think about to save him.
I don't know who you're talking about. Black guy. That was around Trump?
Hell yeah. What was his name?
You're not talking about what was his no, he died before COVID. Colin. He died before COVID. But I'm just saying, like, to me, I feel as though as our rights and as people fought for us to vote, this is the mandate for a president. This is the standards. This is this. Y'all want to slander everybody else. This man should not be able to ever. He shouldn't even be able to run for student council at a high school. Like, he is ridiculous. Like, he didn't do nothing. He's a businessman. He is not a president.
He only intended to be a president. He want to be a dictator. He told y'all that in the first go around. He said he admired Kim Jong-un and
As soon as him and Kim Jong-un, whatever his name,
he ain't lied about that. And he's not trying to be a politician. You can't blame him.
He's very transparent. He's very transparent.
You can't blame him.
Yeah, you're right. No, I'm not blaming him. I just said he shouldn't be able to run for president. You know,
well, if the laws don't say he can't, he can. Change the laws. That's what I'm saying. Everybody sit there. Y'all can sit back.
But you know what? If you look up the president's laws, he shouldn't be able to run for real.
If there's a law about
well, he's on the ballot in Colorado.
But they saying that it's not final. I'm not sure. But if you go to the president's laws, he should not be able to run for president. Like, you're on trial. Like, you're on trial for stuff that's still pending. You should not be able to run. Fuck. I know they say guilt, you know, until proven guilty, but he should not, because of the things that you did, and majority of the things you did while you were in office.
You can't overrule law with how you feel. And you just said it. He is innocent until proven guilty. And until that's why he doesn't want to be tried and all of that shit until after the election. You know
what I think about him? He's one of them kids, you tell them no.
He shouldn't that, but if he can do it and it ain't no law stopping him and he playing the game, that's what I'm saying. Y'all mad at Trump because he playing the game that America wrote.
I ain't mad at Trump. I'm mad at
politics.
I ain't mad at Trump. I'm mad at the system. You know, for real. I'm mad at the system. Real talk.
System and change it.
You know, and that's the thing with us. You know, Shannon, how much black people march and to do things to get things right. We don't do that no more. We don't.
I don't see why somebody who, even if he wants to be a damn dictator, if his whole agenda and goal is to make America for Americans again, seem like you would want to hear that out a little bit, you know, instead of somebody allowing or getting someone in who's allowing everybody and their mama who have no investment in America come over here and soak up the American dream, and you ain't getting none of the American dream. And just like we see talking about slaves, You know what I'm saying? We put into all of this shit, but you see these people that just came over
Come
here.
over here, open business, ain't got to pay taxes, nothing. I agree.
They got the finest cars, the best houses, and all
Yep.
everything.
And
all
guess what they doing with
they
their money?
did nothing over here. They ain't got no
Guess what they
investment.
do? Yeah, guess what they doing with their money? Send it back to their
I don't
country.
know what they do with their money. They spending it on a bunch of shit that I can't get, and I don't see how come I can't get it in my this motherfucker. That's
I can get.
Shit. Why the fuck my credit score ain't 800 off the rip instead of starting off at 5 and building the fuck up as you get older and you gotta get credit to
And why should I pay taxes and the president ain't?
And you can't make enough money to pay what the fuck you gotta live on to even pay the credit. Like you said, we soaked into some type of bullshit, but they get to come over here and live the fucking American dream.
Yeah. They don't pay no taxes.
They don't got to have nothing. They don't have to have no collateral, no nothing. Come over here and get a business loan.
They open a business. They don't have to pay no taxes. None of that. Like, I really don't think that's fair.
So if you hear Trump out and actually, instead of just sitting back listening and actually find out what he's doing and how he's doing it, like how he evaded all them taxes, you can evade taxes too. But do we sit back and really try to go?
Did you just hear what I said?
Out what the laws are to write this off and write this off and write that off? No, we're too busy trying to scam and use 20 people's kids and get this quick, fast money instead of looking at the long game.
That's why I said he's a businessman.
So,
and that's
what's wrong with that? Because politics.
It's nothing wrong with it. It's nothing wrong with it.
It ain't for making nothing better over here. It's for self.
Yeah. It's nothing wrong with it. That's why I said that motherfucker ain't got to pay taxes. Neither do I. Shit. So, I done filed tax for the last 3 years. I ain't got my money yet.
Find them loopholes just like he find his.
Girl.
Because I ain't
go to jail.
Nothing yet.
I ain't going to jail.
You don't bow down.
I filed. Now I filed.
Okay.
Yeah, I filed.
Clinton gets accused of getting fellatio in the White House.
Exactly.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, y'all.
But we want to veto him. They want him out of office.
I'll take whatever punishment you give me. I don't even know if I'm supposed to take it or not, but I'm just gonna do it for the
he ain't got to.
Opinion. But Trump,
where it said that they said the president can't get his dick sucked. I'm just saying.
I don't give a fuck. And what you gonna do about it?
I'm like this. Long as Hillary forgive him, so do I. But yeah.
Can't do nothing about it. The fuck Hillary gonna do?
Not a damn thing.
Hillary doing her own thing too. Y'all seen where they said he ain't Chelsea daddy, didn't you? And you seen where they say Bill Clinton got a black son walking around Little Rock to this day.
Girl, shut it up. Shut up.
Better look it up. That boy is just like Bill Clinton.
Let me say this to y'all. When he was talking about, especially when he said the first black preacher, because I just watched a documentary. See, I've been watching a lot of documentaries. I just watched a documentary on
I love that.
Black religion. Yes. So that's why I was letting him talk and I wasn't saying anything. Because I really been doing a lot of research on this country. I did it on preachers, Martin Luther King, a lot of different people. Just to find out, what happened with this. And not saying that they're all true. But I'm from Chicago. So
I was just gonna ask you that. I was gonna interrupt you and ask you, are you from Chicago? Like I can hear it in your voice, but yeah.
Why you say that?
You got a very heavy Chicago accent.
Okay, they say cock, yeah, but and it's things that watching these documentaries, I'm really learning a lot. Like I'm really learning a lot.
I know one thing about, because I like to do that type of stuff too. If for nothing else, it opens your perspective to other people in other places and other ways of thinking. You know what I mean? Not to say that it's right or it's wrong. You know what I'm saying? Because I had posed a question to Jerome like a couple weeks ago, and I was like, "What's the difference?" Because I said, "Why do people believe in what they believe in?" He said, "Well, or why are Christians Christians?" They say because whatever however you believe in your Christianity and your faith, it has been affirmed in your life. So, if you wanted something or something, God made it happen. So it affirmed what you believe. So if Buddhists believe in Buddha and they pray to Buddha and then go buy a lottery ticket and they win, that affirms that Buddha is real to them. You see what I'm saying?
I agree with you on that. And he had said this, that we grew up like this, but when you become an adult, even though the way you grew up, you're still gonna make your own decisions later on. Period. You're gonna develop your own adulthood. You're gonna develop how you feel about this, even though the way you were brought up.
How far away from what you was taught as a child are you gonna stray? It's rare to be it's rare to be a Cat Williams and say that you was in a house full of religious people and say that you're an atheist, and stand on it. You know what I mean? Most people are. So what would be
okay?
The
So if I grew up in a Christian home,
atheist,
become an adult, and all of a sudden, no, I don't believe in Buddhism. I believe in Christianity. No, I don't believe
but
in
see,
Muslim.
because that's the way they grew up.
I know, that's what I'm saying. So what's the likelihood of that changing just because they turn into an adult?
A lot of people do. Did you hear his interview? When he was saying the way how likely a lot of them.
Some people do, but how likely is that?
Okay, I'll give you an example. I've been in church all my life.
I mean, they're over there having a whole war in Israel, and Hamas and all of that is going on because people are not wavering on what they believe. So the likelihood is actually slimmer. There's a lot of people that have done it, but the likelihood of it being done is slim to zero. You know what I'm saying? Because it's embedded in, and not many people have the strength and forethought to change their entire background, everything that they've been taught. Like James was trying to say, Black people in America need to be untrained and retrained to the right way of thinking. But at the end of the
what did
day,
you think about that comment when he made it? What did you think?
I think at the end of the day, no matter what anybody think, they're gonna think what they think. You can't untrain the human mind that way. The human mind don't work like that.
Yeah.
You can try to, like, they have some people who they can radicalize. You know what I'm saying? And if you can get somebody to be isolated long enough and intake enough of what you're talking about and enough of it, wherever that crack is in their foundation, you may be able to get into it and be able to get them to come over to your side. But that other side is still there. You know what I mean?
Right.
And the likelihood of that happening is not as easy as you would think.
Okay,
That's why,
and I agree with you on that.
They would have been took over America with radicalizing everybody against Americans, and now that they got all these people over here, they could just start turning on us. That's what's crazy. Nobody ever thinks about that. Like, all these people could just start turning on us. We could just start going outside, and they could just start doing all kind of shit because they're not governed by nothing that's American. They don't give a fuck.
And you know, one thing somebody told me. One thing somebody told me one day. If Black people pull together like other races, we will be dangerous. They just don't know how dangerous we are. Yeah, and it's not a point of danger to hurt you. It's a point of intelligence.
Yeah.
Black people,
it's a point of intelligence.
That's the whole thing about that propaganda and shit being pumped into you when they got you at a clean slate. Once they cleaned our slate and got us over here, and we don't know who the fuck we are. We don't know our name. We don't know where the fuck we came from. Now we got a clean slate. Now they teach us something else and then programmed us to hate each other.
Yeah, exactly.
We suffered the same shit. Black men and Black women, the niggas that's being hung from trees and all that shit, there was the women's kids that you talking about.
Yes.
But now we hate each other. We didn't go through this shit together.
But we didn't do that to our kids.
Black
you see what I'm saying?
What the fuck?
Yeah, but you want us in your bed. You couldn't even sleep with your wife. But you want black women in your bed.
Them brother was on here. I told my friend yesterday. I told her I forgot how I phrased it.
That should be y'all next subject.
Them brothers out here contradicting themselves all day. They say you ain't supposed to fuck, but because that makes you a whore. But if you fuck, they not fucking. If you're not fucking, they not fucking with you. So let me say that again.
That's contradicted. Exactly.
If you fuck, you're a whore. But if you don't fuck, they not fucking with you.
Yeah, you just a tease. Yeah, I ain't got time for her.
What do you have? What do you have?
Yep.
You
your own self-esteem.
It's all some big, and they don't understand that all we hear as women is this is some big risk and some big motherfucking game to you. And at the end of the day, because you know that I'm a feelings person, I'm built on emotions. This is how God made me. You will take advantage of them feelings and not give a fuck about what it does to me, as long as you got what the fuck you want.
You want it. Yep. That's why women reverse the game now.
That's why they and that is exactly why they reverse the game. You know what I'm saying? And that's why these men is on the internet crying. Now we masculine and this and that because motherfuckers done figured out like, hey, motherfucker, you can't have it both ways. Make up your motherfucking mind.
Yeah. And
but it's
the mentality.
It's not a good thing for us as a family to build the black family on. It's definitely not a good thing as a whole and as our community is concerned, but it is what it is, and they're the motherfucking leaders. So as long as they don't want to fuck with us, we're not gonna have no families no way. As long as all we good is for fucking and making babies that get left by the wayside, and we so powerful.
You'll be back when you ready to come back. Yeah.
Children, nigga, bye.
Yeah.
One excuse after the next excuse to the next excuse, all while they screaming women don't take accountability. Where the fuck is the accountability for you?
Yep.
Oh, you shouldn't have had no baby.
How you gonna treat me as a woman?
Making no babies.
Yeah. How you gonna treat me as a woman? That's why Jerome always teases. That's why you ain't got no man sit there. I say I don't give a damn.
It ain't that. I'll have a man when I meet a man.
Say it again.
I will have a man when I meet a man.
A real man. And that's why I will be, hey, I have no problem.
Grown children, tall children, round children, children with hair on their face.
He make me sick.
They can ejaculate.
I don't want no more kids. My kids are grown. So that's why I need to read a real man, because my kids are grown. I ain't got time to train on them.
The day the trend became, oh, go ahead and I'm gonna go around the corner and go ahead and get that county money. You know what I'm saying? Because I can't find no job right now. I've been looking. You go ahead and get that, and I'll come back. And then these niggas never come back, and they over somewhere else making some motherfucking babies.
At that part. You know.
The white man gave y'all county. No, y'all motherfucker, we wouldn't have needed the motherfucking county if your motherfucking ass would have went and found some motherfucking money, nigga.
That part, I don't care if you got a hustle.
Why do me and your kids need the motherfucking county?
Girl, that should be the next topic. That should be the next topic.
Nigga.
We gonna shut up.
Oh, no, they took the money. They chose the money over the men. Nah. The man chose the motherfucking work.
I can make my own money. That don't mean I don't want to be with a man that got something.
You got to go out there and work for something to get something. And a lot of them motherfuckers don't want to work for nothing. Get that, get that. They still looking for a motherfucking handout. If you ain't got reputations
or easy money. Ain't shit if you want.
When the fuck do you think we're going to get it?
Yep.
They wait
but you know what? And they keep saying
and say, give us our motherfucking just due. As long as they can put y'all motherfuckers in dresses, like that's why they're talking about, not that you don't have a choice. You got all the choice in the world, but if money rules your life and you will do anything to get some motherfucking money, then they're going to keep on feeding that propaganda out there. And then that's when your little boys is going to be like, well, it's okay to, suck a little dick. You know what I'm saying? It's okay to take it in the ass every now and again. You know what I'm saying? And there is emasculation.
She made me sick. But I'm going to go back to his subject too. I used to tell people, ooh, I'll never lay in the casket. They say if somebody pay you $1 million, I'm getting right in there. Just as long as y'all don't close that door. So don't say what a person won't do to make money, but you have a choice of how you want to make your money.
You're worshiping a false idol. You want that money over your motherfucking integrity, over your everything, over what you can do, and look at God and talk about it and say, Lord, did I really
Lord,
do
give me
that?
the strength to take this. Lord, should I do this?
I'm gonna have to take it in the ass today, Lord. You know what I'm saying? Please let him have an abundance of lube.
I cannot stand her. Jerome told me how you was, girl. I cannot stand you.
What Jerome tell you about me? I hate Jerome.
Girl, when y'all first came out with the what was the preacher, the pastor and the sinner? He say, Cynthia, you gotta just get on there and listen to Shannon because she mad me so much of you. I say, what? And so when I started listening, I say, shit, she speak her fucking mind.
Crazy. He say, okay.
You know, that's just what it is. Man, we get into it all the time.
Keep it 100.
You know, but yeah, we just like
wrong, I be like, shit, I might be wrong, but shit, prove. I'm like Cat Williams.
Prove me wrong. Yeah, prove me wrong. Exactly. Like prove me wrong, but it's just the world we live in. And I promise you this, y'all. Let me tell y'all this story. The night Trump won, I was with my friend. We at my house. You know, I started crying. He said, "Why you crying?" I said, "Because I feel sorry for my grandkids." In reality, you know, I cried when that man won. I could not believe it. But this is the state of the world that we live in. Now all we can do is pray. Like it don't matter who they put in office, but
Right. They gonna do what they gonna do.
Girl, I'm moving to Africa. Shit, I'm going over there with old boy.
I'm going down with the ship. Fuck
He
that.
said he was going to Spain next. That's right.
And I said, I'm going down with the ship. Fuck that.
Girl, I can't. You know I ain't. Look, you know I ain't going no damn where. But I'm just saying, I just watch.
If we could go over to Africa and be true natives and take over some shit.
Girl, free.
I'm not even gonna let you do that.
You say what, baby? What you say?
Over here.
Wait, what? Lisa? That sounded good. What you say, Lisa?
They ain't gonna let you go over there and run that.
Right.
Girl, nah,
they don't even like you, Negro.
You get your hair cut off.
Yeah, that's like Trump. Right now, I'm from Chicago. You know Trump can't go to Chicago, period. Oh, he's banned from Chicago. Oh, they don't want him there. And guess who said he can't come there no more?
Obama.
The university, University of Chicago students protested him to ever come back to Chicago. And guess what? Majority of them was white. They don't want him back.
They must have been the ones that went to Trump University.
Man, when I said they protested that man when he did not come. Like, no, he's not. He can't go to Chicago, period. He better sneak. But no, he can't. He can't. Like, he cannot touch Chicago because the way he put Chicago down. You got that your business there. It was just the way he approached them, and these are college students that said he should never come here again.
Well, them the ones that's gonna be the ones running the world.
Exactly. That's why this girl, even though she ain't did a lot, huh?
It is up to them to be the ones to get it cracking.
Yep. And that girl, when I tell you they was down at Trump Towers, they blocked it. They had it all blocked off. Like, he's not welcome here. Period.
Wow.
I bet if he do wrong, I bet you won't see him campaigning there. Not Chicago.
Y'all, it's time for me to eat.
Girl, I see that salad. I'm about to go eat my fish. Nice talking to you, ladies.
Absolutely, absolutely. Y'all
Way
come back.
past my bedtime.
Please come back again.
When is the next one?
Should be Wednesday.
Wednesday at 7.
Jerome went to bed.
Yeah, he probably did. At 7 Wednesday, right?
Yes.
Okay, I'll chat with you
And
ladies.
feel free to drop topics, anything y'all find interesting that y'all want to
Yeah,
talk
I'll put
about.
it. Yeah.
Put that shit out there. I don't see everything contrary. Spit my food. Excuse me. Contrary to popular belief, I don't see everything. So if it's something in particular you want me to respond to, or you want me to make sure it gets on the show, tag me.
Okay, are you on Facebook?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna see you.
Next time we come on,
Go ahead.
Jerome has said that we were supposed to be talking about Simpson. Did he discuss that? Because I wasn't on for a minute.
No,
what?
we didn't do it.
Okay.
Simpson the Bible. So now
Is that the next topic?
Yeah, maybe on Wednesday he'll get to it. I think James
Okay.
McHenry took over.
I'll bring my Bible out this week, baby.
But I love James McHenry. Don't get me wrong. I appreciate his perspective.
He wasn't letting nobody talk.
Yeah, you just got to be open
Does he
minded.
do that all the time?
You say, Shannon, does he do that all the time? I think Shannon
he was definitely very loud and wrong.
Yeah, and didn't let nobody else talk. Yeah, but I'm gonna see y'all ladies. I'll be on that Wednesday.
Y'all have a good evening.
Y'all have a good night.
Have a good night.
All right.
Bye-bye.
Sorry, y'all. It was trying to end itself. So anyway, let me take my shot. I want to thank everybody who came out tonight and, conversated with us. We had some interesting perspectives that was delivered today, and the dialect, no, the dialogue got extremely interesting. Always here on the Pastor in the Center. If you're on YouTube, like and subscribe and hit the notification button so you can come see us anytime we drop something brand new. Join the conversation. We talk about every motherfucking thing. And I am the center, and on behalf of the pastor, up to him, down to him, the truth in 2024, Cat Williams, bitch. And this is the new movement. I've been trying to tell y'all, love more, love more, love more, stress less. Center out.